Hello and welcome! Oh shit, my mic. Oh, I should have figured. Okay. Starting off with an explosion. I'm sorry. Hello. There you go. Now it should be normal. We love it. I love it. You love it. Apologies if I snort a little bit. I somehow got sick. I don't know how. I don't talk to people. I don't approach anybody. Oh, it could have been because I was walking on a very windy day and it was cold and I was sweating on the inside. It could have been that, but I can just feign ignorance. Right? Fainting ignorance is way better than being genuine and honest with myself. So yeah, welcome to the, as you've probably seen by the title, 2024 recap, where I'm just gonna take a look at what I've done, what we have done, reminisce, talk about our achievements, personal or not, and how much fun we had. Any questions, recommendations, I'm all for it. But this is gonna be the last you're ever gonna see from me. Until next year. Right. Okay, so I've already mentioned I was gonna do this, so here's just my channel and shit. And we're just gonna watch some videos, and I could also give you some insights. Well, I'm not gonna be a React Andy watching every single video one after another. I'm just gonna gloss over, give you some fun facts. You could ask questions, I guess. Now's the time. Because I am not gonna be taking any in the future. I'm too busy. I'm a busy guy. Okay, sorry, I just gotta peel off a sticker because it's bothering me. On my Korean strawberry Coca-Cola, I should put up a snack alert. I've thought about this, that maybe I should put up a big old flashing red snack notification every time I'm munching on something while streaming. But just for your information, I got prawn cocktail chips and a bottle of, strawberry Coca-Cola imported from Korea. At least the etiquette is Korean, so. Oh. Did you think about making your own merchandise? No. Not at this stage. I'm not important enough to make my own merchandise yet. Well, I could just design a shirt on my own and then use Redbubble because they're like a middleman thing. But I don't think it's worth it right now, so I'm just gonna stick to shoving sponsors in your face for my own profit. Otherwise, it's too early for merchandising as of yet. I haven't gone full corporate, so yeah. All right. What did I start the year off with? I don't remember. I think my last. Wait, was this my last video of 2023? Oh, what? Wait, what? This came out on January 1st? I thought it came out earlier. I'm dumb. Wait, why did I think this came out in December of 2023? Well, I guess my CS Nexon Studio video is the first that I made. I was actually working on this in the middle of December because Nexon approached me. And they wanted me to make a full video about Nexon, which I had in my drafts to someday talk about it, because of course it's an oddity from CS's past. So yeah, I'll never go full corporate. Well, you'll never know. Until a YouTuber sees the millions in front of them, then they might go full corporate, because you don't know who they are in real life. And as a person. The last thing you did is dragging these nuts. Oh, you got me. You got me. I hope that's the last These Nuts joke of 2024 ever to ever exist. Okay, anyway, so yeah. I had other plans for 2023. I was just coasting, making a bunch of other cool videos. I think I uploaded both of these in December. Yeah. I was making this one about Flash animations, and then I very quickly wanted to make this one about Christmas updates, because, of course, while it's still December. Yeah, and I uploaded it right on 24th of December. But in the meantime, in early December, Nexon approached me and was like, hey, can you make a video about our game? And I'm like, does it have to be right now? And the thing with sponsors is that they usually have a time frame because they have certain ad campaigns running, so you can't just agree to a sponsorship and be like, okay, so I'm gonna do the sponsorship in 3 months. That doesn't work. You got to do it as soon as possible. So I was very hard at work on the Nexon Studio video. And yeah, I guess I uploaded on January 1st for some reason. I feel like I did that earlier. But yeah, I also did a Nexon stream along with it. They kind of wanted a package deal. They wanted one stream, which was very fun, and one video, which the video... I mean, look, I'm not one to complain about viewership because it's not like it's my living or anything, but I just kind of thought it would do better. I mean, there were a lot of other people making their own videos because apparently they had a whole campaign for other YouTubers as well. Out of the blue, Goldic messaged me and was like, hey, so you're making a video about Nexon too? Because we have each other on Steam, and he saw me that I was in-game in CS Nexon. And I was like, yeah. And he was like, oh, me too. And so did a bunch of other YouTubers for some reason. Kind of bizarre that they decided to do an ad campaign for their stupid, shitty game. But yeah, I like how this video turned out. I think I did my due diligence. I told the story of how it came to be, which is something that other YouTubers didn't necessarily do, but to each their own. Yes, Merry Christmas too to anybody that is Christian. But let's just say Happy Holidays in general, right? My only fault is that I think I over-explained a little bit too much. Maybe I should have just condensed certain information, because after the initial lore of how the CS Nexon came to be as a game, I feel like the last third of the video is a bit too much just nerding out and explanation and info dumping about, oh, this happened and that happened and blah blah blah. And towards the end, when I talk about its reception and stuff, it's all right because it's mostly just factual stuff. But yeah, part of this video I'm not that proud of. A bit too much yapping and shit. Maybe that's what contributed to it being kind of boring and not as interesting. But, you know, as much as I try not to have expectations, sometimes when I'm proud of a video, I feel like it's going to get views of it. I'm like, oh yeah, this is a good video. The reception is going to be astonishing. It's going to be great. And then it just gets 10K, 15K views, way below my internal expectations. So yeah, don't have expectations about anything. I try to, but sometimes that doesn't work. Anyway, here's something a bit more interesting. This video about CS Pro Mod is where I switched to... this is where I switched to using Premiere Pro, because I was already using Photoshop for a few years for my drawing purposes. But then I felt comfortable in the Adobe ecosystem, so to say. And yeah, I was thinking about doing the transition earlier, but I was like, well, the software is going to take a while to learn. And when did I upload this? Is it also in January? Oh yeah, only 2 weeks later. Yeah. Yeah, makes sense, makes sense. I think I held off on uploading the Nexon video, but yeah, this is where I switched to using Premiere Pro and Gmod. You know, I have my little Gmod skit.
Here's what it looks like. I have the most refined gameplay.
It's comical and funny. And by the way, these are just green screened posed models in Gmod, and then I just in Premiere did some puppeteering and effects and the sound effects. This part's my favorite, where they come off from the dust, the horse sound.
Hey guys, what's up?
I think the scenes and everything turned out very well. I don't know anything about scene composition or anything. I'm not a filmmaker of any sort. I'm just winging it. I'm just going off what I know from consuming media, I guess. Just intuition telling me what is right and what is not. I also really tried to go hard on the effects and effort I put into this video. This is sort of a turning point where I really started trying to upgrade my editing and shit. I hope G2 wins major. Well, I guess I hope too. I don't know who they are. I know the names of the orgs, but I don't know who are the players. The Season Lore video was damn good, even though you yapping the hell out of it. Well, we'll get to it in a bit. So yeah, this is where I really started trying to upgrade my editing and making better transitions and stuff. And maybe it's because this video topic is something that hasn't been covered. There really isn't any other video talking about CS Pro Mod. Maybe that's why it performed well, but hey, 70k views as of today, that's still very good. That's still very good. This is a very successful video. I'm proud of how it turned out. It's not too much yapping. It's barely 8 minutes, just so I could get my stupid mid rolls and make more money, because I'm greedy, you know that. Is this a condition 0? No. This is CS Pro Mod. It's a fan remake of CS. Yeah, this was a video idea I had for a while, and yeah, some of it is yapping and just personally trying to figure out why it failed and such, because, you know, researching these kinds of things sometimes it can be difficult. It can be difficult because when I talk about such old and niche topics, like CS Pro Mod is literally forgotten. And with the internet being the way it is all these years ago, since this happened in 2008, 2009, similar to my last video about firearms, where a lot of information is difficult to find because of either lack of archives or things were just posted in places where it just doesn't exist anymore. I mean, you can't expect every nook and cranny of the internet to be archived. It's not like you would find a post on social media like you would today, or hardly an official announcement of any sort. So sometimes, that's why in the writing of my videos, I try to focus on my own point of view and my own beliefs, rather than trying to deliver hard facts, because they just don't exist sometimes. So, yeah, because with CS Pro Mod here, the game just disappeared. Updates slowed down, the website disappeared, and that was the end of it. It just faded away. I don't know if there was a post on the site, but no archives. Like I said, these things tend to happen, making factual research sometimes difficult. I do also end up making assumptions, and I always pray that viewers don't give me too much shit about it. I also pray that some person who's like a developer or something doesn't come up and is like, hey, that's actually wrong. And I'm like, how the hell was I supposed to know? And by the way, I do try to get my facts as hard as I can. I tried to, wait, where are they? I tried to reach out to, wait, where the fuck are they?
Sounds far less. They introduce
where are these guys? Yeah, these guys, Alex Garfield, this guy is a coach and current CS Pro. He's still active, but I could not get a hold of him. Because sometimes if there's a person that is still findable on the internet somewhere. I tried to get to find a contact and send him an email or something, but I've never gotten a callback or anything. Because I would have loved it to be more factual and present a more refined story. If Alex here fucking responded, but he didn't. Oh, that was my mic. I would have loved to interview him and ask him about CS Pro Mod, but he didn't respond to my emails, and that happens a lot. I never say it in my videos, but I do often try to reach out to people to get a story or something, do a little bit of an interview, but so far, I have no luck with that. Those kind of videos a masterpiece. Please make ones like this. It's not easy. I'd love to... Listen, I would love to make a gazillion more videos like this, but there's only so many stories to tell that are worth telling in a 8 to 10 minute video length. I wonder what show guy's not uploading videos. Yeah, he's busy making CS videos. Fancy that. But yeah, that's a little fact. I tried to find both of these guys, by the way, because this guy, Aldrax Mendoza, he streams on Twitch, but very, very, very rarely. He has a Twitch channel, and I tried reaching out to him through there somehow. I was just doing anything I can, but no response, unfortunately. Couldn't get a hold of anybody. So yeah, it was one very cool video. Turned out very well, and the reception was quite positive. This one I actually didn't expect to perform very well, because it's just me yapping about removed CS maps. I thought it was a cool idea to bring up some conversation. I did initially think of yapping about these maps way longer than 30 seconds per map, but it would have been too much. It would have been unnecessary and just too much. So yeah, this one's cool. I like it. Then I have some skins videos where I promoted Gamba. Ooh, yeah. You can give me all the shit you want, but I was desperate for money because I was moving countries, and the Gamba sponsor paid a pretty penny, so I had to, but never again. No, I'm never doing that. I should actually maybe remove these ads if they are still on the videos. This one's also like includes paid promotion, but it's deleted. I've removed all references to it. This one for some reason popped off. This stupid ass skins video got 22k views. Like, why? Why? Anyway, yeah, February was kind of ass because I was just focused on printing skins videos to appease the sponsor. But then once I moved countries and everything, had my setup, then I came back with a bang and made this masterpiece, CS 1.6 versus CSRs. Oh, man. Oh, man. Hello, Race Heart. Merry Christmas. Anyway, this one was really fun. It was bringing back an old topic. Maybe I could have done it better and compared 1.6 Source and CSGO at the same time. But I thought I should focus on an ancient, to this day, debatable topic of which CS is better. I don't typically dabble in such nonsense of arguing about which thing is better than the other. I'm typically the kind of person that just considers, well, everyone has their opinions and tastes, so it doesn't matter. If you enjoy the other thing, who cares? I'm not gonna have a superiority complex about it or anything. So that's why the ending to this video is rather inconclusive, and I didn't really say which one is actually better, because it still would have been my opinion and not really an objective statement, because who am I to say? What are you eating? Some Japanese prawn cocktail chips and drinking a Korean imported Coca-Cola with strawberry. Some exotic shit. But I love my local Asian store. Anyway,
Go play these games.
yeah, some people have said in the comments that this video was a little bit biased to 1.6, and maybe because I have less experience with Source. Like, some people didn't like my argument about the movement in 1.6 being better. I shouldn't have said better. I shouldn't have just made in a subjective video like this. I shouldn't have tried making such objective statements that the movement in 1.6 is just better. Well, movement in particular is kind of up to the person. But for all the other things, they were definitely objectively better, like hit detection being better with how in 1.6C the player model staggers, but in CS they don't, making the feel of hit reg worse. That is an objective fact, and I demonstrated it quite well. But the movement thing, I just really shouldn't have. And I did kind of make a bit of a dig at CS Source that, yeah, it has prettier graphics, so what? But that is actually a big deal to a lot of people. So, yeah, there's some stupid things I said, to be honest. There's some things that definitely could have been improved. But I feel like at the end, when I counted the overall pros and cons of the games, yeah, that it's more competitively viable, it's the higher skill ceiling, blah blah blah, and yeah, it's also broken and literally unplayable because of its stupid wall bangs and shit that were never fixed. And, you know, also CS Source with its pros and cons, but then I was like, yep, sorry, I'm not giving you a definitive answer, haha. And some people were not very fond of that. This one I thought would fucking slap, man. This video about tactical intervention, the failed CS spiritual successor. I even got Min Lee to do an interview. It's actually the only time I got a person to answer my questions. But Min Lee is typically pretty open to this kind of stuff. He's a very public man. You just ask him questions in his comment section on Twitter, and he'll be there to answer. Very cool guy. But yeah, this was the only instance. But just because bro is like online, unlike anybody else. So yeah, I gave a unique story to this that nobody else did, and it did inspire GoldSrc a little bit with one of his videos talking about Dead Source games. Still, though, I'm a bit disappointed by its performance. It actually did worse. It was like stuck at 17k views, which I thought, man, this could have been 100k. I don't know. It's really good. But then after a GoldSrc video, it got a little bit of a boost, which, okay, fine, but still. 3-year goals in 2025. $1 million, 1 million subs, and 1 million bitches. Yes, that's a goal. That's a goal and a half. This video I don't really like, by the way. Counter-Strike's map sequels and successors, because some people really disagreed. Well, I mean, this map isn't really a successor or anything like that, just because it's made by the same person. Or, yeah, I guess this is a sequel, but whatever. And I was like, man. I thought I had something going on here. But maybe I just wrote it better. Maybe my execution isn't as good. That was the problem. Here's a favorite of mine. This, I think, the Cobblestone video is my most favorite video from 2024. This turned out so incredibly good. It's just one of those videos that everything hit. Every moment of the writing process, of the editing, everything just went so well. The music choices, oh man. Oh man. And when I had the animated emblem, bro, I still look at the animated emblem today and I'm like, dude, this is the one thing I think is just so genius.
Yet, as unfortunate as Cobblestone.
Oh, that thing's beautiful. Absolute genius on my part. Not just the idea, but it even perfectly fit, because I shit you not, when I had the idea to animate it like this, I thought to myself, wait, where the hell am I gonna find an animation of a deer that is specifically sideways like this? Just like on the emblem. I thought to myself, bro, this is something so incredibly specific that I'm not gonna be able to find it anywhere on the internet. Neither paid or for free, because I was willing to pay money if somebody had it, but I'm not sure if it existed. But then I just look up on YouTube deer or stag running silhouettes. I just gave it a shot, and it came up just perfectly. Let me show you. Can I find it right now? Deer silhouettes running. Yeah, there it is. I used this one, and specifically this one. It starts off not from the side, but then it goes into the side. Look at it. It's just perfect. It's just absolutely perfect. And then the stag itself even does a fucking little jump. Okay, when it starts running again, look, it's just perfect. It's close up, then it's jumping, and then boop, and there it is. When I saw this, I was like, holy fuck. This is 100% what I was looking for. And all I did was type on YouTube, deer silhouette running. And I was like, no way does this exist. No way is it going to be that easy to find something so incredibly specific. But it was right there.
There is no CS map.
So all I had to do from there is sort of shift the colors and then green screen it, make it white, green screen, and then I gave it a purple outline because without the outline it looked kind of weird. It just didn't match the background colors and stuff. It didn't look as good, so to kind of accentuate it, I gave it a little purple outline. And it just with the part with the jump is so perfect. It just bam, incredible, beautiful. Thank you. I love it too. Oh man, I added you. When did you add? Just in case, because he's the only one who accepts invitations. He's a fun guy. Anyway, yeah. Not just the stag animation, but everything else about this video. By the way, with these terrorists morphing into their older versions, this was very difficult to make for one simple reason. See what I did with the T here, because I think CS2 was out and I couldn't connect on my alt account in a LAN lobby on a green screen map, so I could cut the model out and I can just get the perfect position. So what I did is, this is a bot. This is just a bot reversed. I had to do bot stop 1 on this Phoenix Connexion bot, and then pray that when I unfreeze him, he's going to start running left in this specific direction, so I can then reverse the footage and make him look like he's actually going back, like this. It was very difficult. But yeah, all these other ones, since they're kind of static, it was super easy to get them. And then I had to, in 1.6, replace my player model for the Phoenix into the beta. Well, the beta one. And yeah, just a great transition overall. This David Johnston poster, this profile that Futurama shit that he uses on his websites, I actually drew over this. Since the original is kind of very low quality, and I think you can kind of see it here, it's very blurry. I didn't like how it looked, so I put it in Photoshop and I painted over it, at least the outline, so it looks sharper. It's the little things. It's just the little things sometimes that I obsess over that make stuff better, and I bet people don't realize, but it makes me feel better. Even if people don't really care. So yeah, everything else about the video, very cool, very cool. This background of CPL Winter 2001, all the clips, this transition. This, by the way, with the sliding image of these tournaments and maps, this was one whole very long image I made in Photoshop, just sliding across the screen. So yeah, everything else about this video is great. The footage I chose, the writing, like I said, I love it. and CSGO came out. The only thing I don't like is I later learned to upload videos in higher quality, upload them in 1440p, because the thing with YouTube is that, oh fuck, I'm farting all over my chair. Here's one little tidbit that you probably don't care about YouTube, but okay, so when you upload a video in 1080p or 720p, you are going to get this codecs, this encoding AV01. This encoding sucks because you can see here, even though this is right now, I'm viewing it in 1080p 60 FPS, you can see how pixelated this movement gets. Like, look how bad this freeze frame is, even though it's 1080p. And that's because this video got a shittier codec. So channels supposedly that have a lot of subscribers, maybe above 50k or 100k subs, I don't know, they automatically get a better encoder, therefore increasing the default bitrate of the video and making them look better. But you can't force it to go into AV09, which is the better. Okay, see, this is the dead GoldSrc. This is a recent video. See, if I click stats for nerds, oh wait, why is this AV1? I haven't noticed. Oh shit. Wait, this is also AV1. Oh no, it's a VP09 is the worst one. But then why does this look like shit? It's because it's not rendered in 1440p. I screwed up. Whatever. Anyway, yeah, Cobblestone video, my favorite, probably my favorite of 2024. How long did this transition take you to make? Longer than you think. This transition with the tease took me about like 2 hours to make. Just because of the first one with the bot, that I had to get him move in a very specific position. Go, like, not just keep going forward, but also make a turn. Make a sharp turn so I can reverse it. This was the hardest part to do. Then these was just open CSORs, put an expert bot, and once the expert bot pulls out the knife, because that's what they do. If they're hard or an expert, they pull out the knife to run with. You bot stop one, so they freeze, and then I just go over in front of them and take the footage. Yeah, it is footage because they're moving. And then I had to just replacing the model. So about an hour and a half, 2 hours. That's how long it took. This one was a bit of an experiment, talking about deleted scenes. It was an inevitability that I was going to make a video about deleted scenes, much like any other CS YouTuber at this point. Everyone has talked about, oh, the forgotten CS that nobody knows about. It's like, what? Oh, Condition Zero? Who would have thunk? I hate those titles when they don't apply. Editing sometimes can be hard or easy. Yeah, I've had a lot of situations where I thought to myself, I've had a lot of situations where I've thought to myself, bro, I don't think this is going to take too long. It's probably going to take like 20 minutes to make, and then it turns out it takes 2 hours. I often severely underestimate that part. I hate the pixel video bug too. That's not really a bug, it's just a lower codecs. Lower encoding, therefore reducing the bitrate of the video. See, I think it's because I think this one is VP09, and because of that, see how good it looks? See, when there's movement here, you don't see like pixel jitters and stuff. It looks very clear. See, even when there's in certain moments a lot of movement, like this shit happening, you don't see a lot of pixelation around the edges, and that's very good. I didn't notice that my latest videos are not in VP09. I forgot which codecs is actually better. See, this one is VP09, and I don't remember if this one was the better codecs or was it the other one. I kind of forgot. I render my videos anyways in 1440p these days, so they just look good, even if they don't get the better codec, so all good, all good. It hasn't bothered me, but before, when I started noticing the pixelation, it really bothered me, so I started looking up how to fix it. And the answer was just render your videos in higher quality and YouTube will give you the better encoder. And not crunch them as much. Because when you upload your videos, no matter how good it looks, it's going to get crunched by YouTube. And nobody's going to notice except you because you have the original file on your PC and you can see it in full clarity. But it's necessary. Anyway, yeah, story mode. This was an experiment because I did it in more of a gameplay style where I showcase and talk about every mission in detail. Because I didn't otherwise have an idea how to make this video. It could have just been an 8-minute video of me being like, yeah, deleted scenes, it's this and that, it's cool, here's its history. I thought that was boring. I thought it would be more interesting to talk about how it plays, because of course not that many people have played it, nor many people care to, so I tried to condense every mission as brief as possible, throw some stupid jokes in it, because they're basically the same thing. Sort of just go around, shoot bots, and go from point A to point B. It's fairly simple. But some parts are a bit funny or ridiculous, so it was worth showing it in this kind of more gameplay style rather than a lore trivia style that I typically do. Performance-wise, I didn't think it would do that well, but I'm still glad it got like 20k views. If anything, this one I thought would get a gazillion views. Okay, whatever. Let's shut up about views. But yeah, this one I thought was really, really cool, talking about old and forgotten game modes from the CS 1.6 era, because I know people really love CS 1.6 related videos. But yeah, this was a cool idea, and talking about some interesting old mods, and some people have brought up some other ones, like this guy, CS Pipa, being popular in Brazil and stuff. I didn't know that. It's basically a mod where you fly a kite or something like that. It's a bit weird. There's some interesting stuff. I like it when people have actual input in the comments. Of course, I appreciate every comment that either praises me to inflate my ego, corrects me if I'm wrong on something, and yeah. But my favorite types of comments besides that are the ones where a developer or some guy's like, "Hey, I was a developer on this," or "Hey, I made this. Thank you for talking about it." It's really cool. In my Cobblestone video, there was a comment by a guy who said, now sometimes I can't trust it, but with CS it's such a niche that I don't think it's I don't think I can have like that many doubts if the people commenting are fake or not. Where was it? There was a guy that said, "Hey, I was a coach on this team that you showed this clip from." Oh, see, this one. Funny stuff, the clip from GK Gatekeepers versus Matrix. I was one of the guys who formed Gatekeepers. It's like, oh, that's really cool. I mean, would anybody really lie about something as minute as this just to get 7 likes in the YouTube comment section? Show us your Steam recap. Oh yeah, I could do that, I guess. I forgot about the Steam recap. But yeah, it's really cool when actual people come out and they're like, "Hey, I worked on this." It's like with the firearms video, my latest one. Some people came up to it and were like, "Hey, I was a beta tester, or I was a developer for one of the mods." I was like, "Oh my god, that's so cool. I wish you were here earlier so I could ask you questions." But anyway, this is kind of my last 1.6 exclusive video. I don't know if I could make any more. It may be forever my last dedicated 1.6 video. I like making videos where I talk about all of the CS games, like my history of Kreedz video. Anyway, this one surprised me in performance. I thought it was cool, but 70k views. Okay, geez. I thought it may get like 30k or something, but it got to 30k pretty quickly, and from there it just kept getting like 500 views a day or 1,000 views a day for like 2 months straight. So its views just kept climbing. But this was a very fun video recapping all of the updates to 1.6 because it's not really something anybody else has talked about. You know, I'm all about that kind of trivia and garbage. And there was still something to say. I thought that this idea was stupid in the beginning because, oh, what the fuck is there to say about CS 1.6 after it came out, you know, from 2003 to 2024? It's just one bug fix a year or something like that. But there was something interesting. There was enough to make a whole video about it, and I'm glad people enjoyed it. My Steam recap is almost every year the same. TF2 1.6 random game. Is the random game like... Does it go like TF2 2,000 hours, CS 1,000 hours, and then your third game 50 hours for the entire year? My recap can be very varied. Of course, CS is probably going to be number 1. I predict that my top 2 are going to be CS2 and 1.6, and then maybe my third one is going to be Elden Ring, because I have 150 hours into it. My top 1 is a porn game. Why am I not surprised? Exactly that. Yeah. I got friends like that. Anyway, moving on to more important things. After the success and how cool talking about Cobblestone was, this wasn't actually the first time I did that. The first time was way earlier when I talked about Vertigo. And this one was sort of just coincidental, and I thought that Vertigo, the first version in CSGO, was so stupid that it was worth making a whole video about it. And after making the Cobblestone one, I thought, wait, what if I just take this thumbnail style and apply it here? There isn't really anything special I could do. And once I made it, after this video, I thought, wait, I could turn this into kind of a series where I talk about maps and their history, but only if there's a story or something interesting to tell. Like, yeah, Cobblestone is the most unfortunate map, and there's lore as to why and what happened to it. And then Nuke, despite being a popular map, it was interesting to talk about because it's the most unbalanced, unpopular map. I mean, I think this title is pretty fucking spot on and very accurately explains Nuke, the most popular unbalanced map, which I thoroughly believe in. And it's really not worth making a history video about it because Nuke didn't really change a whole lot during its lifespan. Yeah, it did transform, but at its core and stuff, it's sort of the same. You got your outside, you got your bomb sites on top of each other. It plays the exact same way. This is statistically my biggest banger of
In
2024.
Quake was released, and although
Yeah.
it didn't have the same monumental
Wait, can I be a dumb idiot and just regurgitate my entire video? I need the transcript. In 1996, Quake was released, and although it didn't have the same monumental impact as Doom, being overambitious and a troubled development in its own right, it still provides something. Okay, I made a mistake. No more of that. It's probably confusing to listen to anyway. So, this is where I sort of started diverting into more GoldSrc stuff, because, you know, the thing is, when you're into a game and its community, it sort of comes from somewhere else, and then you get into that, and you start learning other things. Listen, I'm not the biggest fan ever with the biggest passion for GoldSrc, or CS, for that matter, but I love storytelling. Just remember that. I love the part about storytelling the most. Like, I'm not like that fascinated with firearms or anything, or any GoldSrc related thing. I'm not a super fan, I just love telling stories. So to some people it might sound shitty because, oh, this guy isn't one of us, but he's making videos and hogging all of the ad revenue and views. You could look at it like that, like I'm some greedy fuck that's here to abuse the system, that only cares about the views, but I enjoy telling stories. This was a very unique video, and I think, unfortunately, a lot of people felt clickbaited. And because, by the way, I never intended the title to be click. Genuinely, please believe me when I say this. I did not intend this title to be clickbait. That it is actually the end of GoldSrc. The engine is done. Nobody is playing. It's gonna get destroyed and deleted from everyone's computer. This isn't hyperbole. The meaning of the end of GoldSrc to me was sort of the end, like reaching its max capacity, in that kind of way, the end. Like there's nothing else to be done with this engine because we have done everything. And I tried to be a bit poetic about it and just called it the end of GoldSrc. Or like the ends of GoldSrc could have been a bit more accurate, maybe? CS my number one game on the recap, taking 41%. Why is CS so played? Like, what the fuck? From the recent, as of like the last half year, CS has been gaining a lot of players, and I don't know why. It went from like barely 10k people online a day to like 20k. It basically doubled. What the fuck is happening? I don't see any resurgence in servers. Servers are still garbage. So who the fuck is playing? Or why the fuck are they playing? Is there an esports scene? I don't know, I used to enjoy it and still kind of do check it out. I guess I'm the same with 1.62. Anyway, this was a really fun, cool, and unique idea I had about GoldSrc, because this engine has been so dug through, mishmashed, and so many mods and so many things and expansions and this and that, and pushing it to its limits, that I thought, wouldn't it be an interesting idea to just cover some of the most beautiful looking things created in GoldSrc, and then just end it off with like, so has it reached the end? Is this it? Is there nothing else to make in GoldSrc before it becomes redundant? Just like I said in the video, and maybe I'm kind of repeating what I've already said here. And yeah, some people brought up the Ship of Theseus paradox, and I did not know that was a paradox. I would have, I maybe would have mentioned it, but I'm stupid. So who cares? This is another video where I really diverted from my usual format. Maybe it was a little bit derivative in certain areas, but I was really proud of this video. This took a while to make because I covered so many games and I tried to be very quirky in a lot of areas with it. But yeah, talking about so many games in one video and getting their footage, because for Hobo here, half of the footage I got from YouTube. For Tibia, all of the footage is from YouTube, simply because I could not have been bothered. For Dark Age of Camelot, it's mostly my footage. And then for Second Life, it's also kind of my footage. But yeah, there were some interesting things to talk about. Old multiplayer games. I thought more people would watch it, but it is what it is. Also, it was my first Source game I've bought. I thought it had a lot of potential and tried to do shit with it, like maps. You could have made maps for Gmod too. The first game I ever bought was Minecraft in 2012. That was the first time I paid money for a game. Before that, Yarhar. So yeah, finding some information and giving my opinion and looking up player numbers for some of these games was a bit hard, and because I just had a bit of an epiphany one day. I thought to myself, isn't CS 1.6 the most played old game? Think about it. how many old games can you think of? I'm talking 20 something years plus old. Yeah, we can say RuneScape, but RuneScape came out in 2004, 2003 maybe. But here I tried to look up really old games. I think Second Life came out in 2000. Oh yeah, it's 2003. Oh shit. Oh yeah, I tried to look up. Yeah, that was my thing. I wanted to see games before 2004 because 2004 is where kind of gaming and PC gaming really started growing. Everyone was getting broadband internet, moving away from dial-up and shit, and getting better PCs. But before that, I thought to myself, how many old games are there which are still popular? And to my surprise, there's a couple tens of thousands of people still playing Second Life. I've known about this game since forever, and it has its own economy and shit. So, yeah, it still exists. So does this game, Dark Age of Camelot. There were actually quite a few MMOs I could have talked about. I think I mentioned in the video that I was going to specifically talk about old games that are interesting to me, because I could have just put in a bunch of like 5 MMOs from 1994 from Asia or China, because there's a couple of those, I think, and just ended the video. But it would have been way more redundant to just be like, Asian MMO number 1. This came out in 1994 and it's still played by a bunch of Asians. Asian MMO number 2 is still popular. It came out in Korea and it's still played by a bunch of Asians. Asian MMO number 3. And, you know, didn't want to do it like that. But anyway, yeah, I think that CS 1.6 is the most played of all of them. And I'm not being biased or anything, genuinely, at least from public player numbers. In any estimations I was able to find, there are 20,000 daily, almost 20,000 daily players on Steam in CS 1.6. And then you also have to factor in non-Steam users, which is probably a couple thousand more. So it could go up to 25,000, maybe 30,000 in total. Who knows? Statistics are still kind of lacking, but it does seem way more popular than Habbo Hotel, which, even though it has private servers, retro servers, and its current state, it still statistically only has around 10,000 players, 15,000 players. Not that kind of close to CS, but not really. I think I did find a statistic, but Tibia is actually really old. Tibia is like from 1998. No, 1997 actually. It's as old as me. And on its website it says it has, actually I think I showed a picture. Oh yeah, there it is. It has 10,000 players, something like 11,000, yeah. It's a free game anyway, so I think that player number is pretty accurate. So yeah, good stuff. I think from old games, CS might be the most played. Habbo stream? No, Habbo's not fun. Habbo would have been fun 10 years ago, but now it's just emptiness. If you're not part of the sect, then you can't really participate. And the old Habbo servers are kind of also an enclosed sect that I can't really participate in if you're not hardcore into it. Anyway, this is another one of my favorite videos from 2024. I've actually really wanted to make this video for a very long time. In 2023, I thought of making a video about the history of Kreedz, but I kind of held off because I wanted my skills to advance so I can make it even better in the future. So this one was a long time waiting, but once I finally made it, I was really proud of it. There's a lot of effort, there's a lot of history I talked about that nobody else has before. I love this video, I love Kreedz. It was super fun to finally tell the story. I actually got featured on the Extreme Jumps website. They gave me a little feature. Where am I? So that was like a little moment of acknowledgement from the guys. Wait, July? No, June. What is this? September? Okay, so it has to be here. Oh, there it is. The History and Legacy of Kreedz. Oh yeah, I changed the title because I thought the History and Legacy is a little bit too long and stupid. So there it is. Yeah, I got featured on their site. I got some recognition from the community, and I even left a comment because I have an account on Extreme Jumps. But yeah, Kreed's video was really cool. So sad that nobody watched it. A pool is closed. Never forget. I wish I was there for 2005, 2006 Habbo Hotel. That was peak. That looks like it was peak. Anyway, yeah, very cool video. So sad it underperformed so badly. I mean, I didn't expect it to get 130,000 views like the History and Legacy of Zombie mode, but still, man, at least, come on, 30k views. Can somebody buy me 30k views on this video so it looks good, so I don't feel as insecure? This one was another little experiment of mine where I just make a big deal out of something very minute and very unimportant. The Midnight Sky in CS. I love how it turned out, especially this thumbnail that I painted over. I remember that KZ was mega popular in Argentina, but then nobody got used to CSGO's KZ and it died. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Anyway, moving on. This video, when I talk about operations, I thought this would also slap, but I was also at the same time unsure because I wasn't the first to ever talk about operations in CSGO. Nonetheless, I considered it a fun topic that should have been received well, and it did, but 10, I guess 11k views is fine. It is a little bit yapping about cosmetics and skins and just a recap. I kind of understand at the end of it why it didn't perform, but again, you'll never know. It's fucking YouTube. Anyway, oh my god, Crossfire. Yet another little stylistic experiment by making just a complete schizophrenia video. This is the most schizo video I have ever made, just because I really wanted to talk about Crossfire. I really wanted to make a video, but I thought, dude, if I just repeat what I already did with the Nexon video, just talk about the lore. Oh, where did it come from? Who made it? Why is it popular? I thought it was so derivative, man. I thought it would have been so stupid and derivative, so I just went to the completely extremist direction of, you know what? If my original idea is stupid and this game is stupid, why don't I just go full idiot mode? Go like full monkey brain schizo rambling mode. And just just incoherently yap about this game. And I think it's very fun. I think it did very well. Well, view-wise, it's a bit of a disappointment, but I'm still glad with how it turned out. Yeah, this game's ass. Don't play it, by the way. Please. Please do not engage with this. And then we come to... Oh yeah, by the way, during this period, kind of, I was trying to make videos faster. Because uploading 2 videos a month is cool and all, but I wanted to see if I could work faster and then save some time by not spending too long on certain effects and stuff. Like, put a little bit less effort so I can pump these videos out faster. I mean, this one took very long to make because it's fucking 21 minutes long. Yeah, but I tried to do a little bit faster editing, just so I could squeeze in 3 videos a month. I was like, can I upload 3 a month? That would be cool. But it doesn't work. Because when I sat down and tried to make an actual regular video by taking my time and only working on it as much as I could, the Dead GoldSrc games video, which turned out very good. I like the reception, I like the effect, the everything. The intro is the best that I've ever seen. It's also a reveal of legs, by the way. I finally decided to give him legs. Because before I was just lazy and I thought, he doesn't need legs. I can just draw his torso and save some time. But then I decided, well, drawing some legs and shoes isn't that hard. So let me just do it once so we could canonize that he has legs. He's not just a floating torso. But yeah, the intro is one of my favorites from the year. And then the games and stuff I talked about, also really cool. And as usual, I knew people were going to be in the comments being all like, why didn't you talk about this mod? And I just think to myself, no. Oh, an FPS arena shooter. Great, no thanks. Also, yeah, my focus was multiplayer games, not just single player, but it's the YouTube comment section. You can't expect everybody to understand completely. I'm not gonna give people too much shit. It was a very well detailed video. Yeah, thank you. I also really like the thumbnail. Thumbnail is a little bit generic because it's still just, it's like the end of GoldSrc's video where gotta have a Lambda logo and Gordon Freeman and the crowbar just to accentuate that, yeah, this is about GoldSrc, but I think this thumbnail turned out very well. Despite how generic it is. It is recognizable, at least. That was kind of my point. You didn't include my favorite mod. Yeah, that's what everybody says. That's like, I swear to you, I read all of my comments. Well, not all of them, I guess. I'm gonna be honest. But in the beginning, the first couple of days, I pay attention to the comments, so to say. I gloss over them. I just kind of see what's going on. What are people talking about? Is there something interesting? Is there a mistake I made that I did not realize earlier that makes me feel terrible, cringe, and insecure? And I shit you not, videos like this one, 30% of the comments are about, Des, why didn't you talk about my favorite mod? It is truly like that. Wait, can I find a bunch of them, actually? And by the way, I was kind of considering not to talk about Buzzy Bots, but I thought I would just leave it as Vampire Slayer, PvK, Rally, and Natural Selection, but I decided, you know what, Buzzy Bots is really unique. It's really fun and unique. Might as well throw it in. It's a bit of an afterthought. But yeah, let's see. Here's somebody mentioning firearms. Yeah, there was a bunch of people talking about firearms. Yeah. No, look, if it's a comment like this that just says, yeah, I like this mod, or this one is my favorite, that's cool. That's fine. But when somebody says, wait, sometimes some people say dumb stuff like bee-hopping was born in the natural selection mod. Like, excuse me? Where the hell did you get that? Let's see. Yeah, here's a guy talking about morbid inclination, which I know about. And also, oh, what about Gunman Chronicles? Yeah, I know. Oh yeah, The Specialist is also a niche dead game to mention. No, it wasn't. It's a dead one, but it wasn't worth a mention because it's just the FPS shooter. And that's what I tried to avoid with this video, much like some other videos where I just didn't want to talk about mods that are very similar to each other. Because if you go to ModDB, you go to Half-Life mods. Wait, why don't I actually do that? Hold up. If I go to ModDB... Yes, okay. If I go to ModDB, I go to mods, then game. Where the fuck is it? Half-Life. Search. Popular all time. Shit. Where there was theme? Wait, players? Yes, multiplayer. There we go. All right. and popular all time. Alright, so here's the thing. You go here, and what do you see? Besides the obvious ones, FPS team-based shooter, team-based shooter, a Half-Life type, military shooter, another like just team-based shooter. I showed base defense, but that's a co-op, and some people say, "What about base defense?" I'm like, I showed it in my video. It's a team-based shooter. It's not a team-based shooter. It's a co-op shooter where you defend waves. It's not like the others where it's team versus team. Then another military shooter, and then a Bleach type shooter, a military shooter, a bunch of Half-Life related modifications of shooters, a Western shooter, a military shooter. Would you look at that? And then there's a bunch of others that are the ship. It was more popular in Soars. Some of these have nothing to say about. Master Sword is primarily single. It's not dead, by the way. It has expansions and stuff. Then whatever the fuck G-Men Invasion is. This one has co-op. This one has co-op. More co-op. Based on other IPs. Action Half-Life, which is Double Action Boogaloo, I think. Which, again, a type of Half-Life. And it's just that. It's either a type of Half-Life or a military shooter. It's not unique enough to say anything about. Or IP-based games. Oh, Dragon Ball Tournament. What is it based on? It's based on Dragon Ball Budokai Tenkaichi for the PlayStation 2. It's like, it's not interesting to talk about IP-based games. Or the millionth military game. Or Half-Life type game. Just these ones. These 5 are the actual most unique ones. Buzzy Boss, Vampire Slayer, Pirates, Vikings, and Knights, Rally, and Natural Selection. So yeah, that's my entire reasoning. This one was really fun to make, just talking about the evolution and growth of CSGO, how much it changed. Okay, in videos like this, the type of comments I see, but by the way, whenever I talk about CS2 in some way, or do comparisons and stuff, there's always, again, a bunch of people in the comments being like, yeah, well, CS2's ass. And I'm just like, yeah. I heard that a million times. Or somebody saying, 1.6 is the best. Like, fine. Hey, what are we doing? We're doing a recap. I think you missed most of it, but I was just doing a video recap, giving some insights of how I made certain videos and what it took to make them, how much pain and suffering I went through. No, actually, CS 1.3 is the best CS ever. Everything else sucks. It has the best movement. I love my Quake movement. You see my Quake t-shirt? I love Quake. We have truly fallen as a society because everyone stopped playing Quake. You know what? Fuck CS 1.3. Quake Arena is the best. CS sucks. Anyway, this video was a bit difficult to make. It took me days, by the way, not just hours. It took me days to find these specific versions that I'm showcasing in this video. Getting a version to work of CSGO from August of every year is insanely difficult. Like, you have, baby girl, you have no idea. And here I think I can tell you. I can show you, actually. Let me go to SteamDB. I can show you how I made this video. The way this video worked is going to good old SteamDB here. Go into CS, you go to Depots, and here is Global Offensive Common. I'm gonna go to manifests and Norway packages. Ah shit, I'm dumb. I don't remember which one. Fuck. Which one was it? Ah shit, which one? Which fucking one was it? Was it here? Packages? No. But basically here in ModDB, every updated version of CS is uploaded. So if you just go to the proper place, which right now I'm dumb and I don't remember which one it was. I forgot how to navigate this. But if you go to the right places here, you can go to manifests. Oh, I think it's this actually, but I have to sign in with Steam to see all of them. But yeah, if you go to somewhere here to the proper places, there are tutorials. You can see every single manifest ID of every single depot from every single version of CS ever through the years that was updated. And if you use the console on Steam and a couple of commands, you can download these depots and put a bunch of files in the correct folders, and you can launch an old version of CS, any old version. Hypothetically, no, not hypothetically, theoretically you could do that. The problem is that not every single one of these depots works. Why? I don't know. I'm not enough of a nerd. But some work, some don't. So what I had to do is trial and error. So just download, wait half an hour for the download, because it's a 20 gigabyte download. I mean, it's downloading an entire game. Wait half an hour or up to an hour, depending on how Steam downloads and how my internet is feeling. Launch it, try to fiddle with it to get it to work, realize that it's not working, delete it, try the next manifest ID, try the next depot, cry in the corner until it finishes downloading, come back, see that it again doesn't work, fucking cut off my nipples and put them in a mixer, and do it again. But it's okay, they grow back. Yes, beta 1.1 was big, everything else went that way. Look at the comments saying that the title is the opposite. I've seen them. I know. Come on, bro. I get it that people are typically short-sighted, or they don't believe, or that they hate CS2, but it doesn't make any sense to me that Valve would fumble the bag with CS2 if they didn't fumble the bag with CSGO, considering that it was bad in the beginning. But I know I'm also getting... I also get like naysayers that say, no, actually 2013 CSGO was pretty good. And it's like, you were not there. Like, come the fuck on. Y'all are pretending. Y'all don't know what it was like in 2012, in 2013 when CSGO came out and everybody was disappointed and thought that the CS franchise is dead, and then they introduced skins and people were even angrier that, oh no, it was now what's next? You're gonna have hats and gloves and keychains? Huh? Fucking stupid Valve ruined my fucking favorite game of all time. $1998 CSGO was alright. Yeah, I think it was okay. Download the Chinese audio. I don't know how to install it, even if I do download it. But anyway, yeah. Just from here, depots, manifests, get any version you want. So, tons and tons and tons of trial and error to see until I get a version that works, that is from around August or max like September. Either early August or September, just so I could be as accurate as possible. Then play with it for like an hour or something. Read all the update. Oh my god, all the update and patch notes that I had to read through. Oh god, just so I could extrapolate the important information, so I can present only the impactful updates instead of just Tech 9 damage reduced by 2. A box was removed on Inferno. A box was added on Mirage. I didn't want to be like that direct. Hello, Walter. What are you doing, Walter? All of that just for 28k views. Well, as far as I'm concerned, this video is still like gaining views, something like 400 views a day. It's kind of maintaining, although it may sound like nothing. Hey, it could have been way worse. It could have just gotten stuck at 10k views. I mean, yeah, I would have loved if it got 100 gazillion views as always, but such it is. You'd never know, you'd never know. But I still like it. I still love how it turned out. Oh, and some maps didn't work, and showcasing certain other things were a pain in the ass. I could sit here and ramble all day. I also had to make sure to provide some interesting transitions here and there, so it's not just visually pop one scene, pop another scene. Man, my favorite part is definitely here in the beginning, where I kind of inserted myself into a match of Dust 2. This was from oh my god, I forgot which major, but this is from a 2019 major. For some reason, if you go to CSGO, if you open up your Legacy CSGO, you can still download and watch demos of major matches. If you go to the major tab and click any matches and download them, they work, but only up until 2019. For some reason, from 2020 and 2023, they don't work at all. I couldn't get them to work. I've tried in other videos, but they just don't work, and I don't know why. I can't download them, and when I go to HLTV to separately download the demo and try to run it in CSGO, it doesn't work again. I don't know what's up. You could download demos from 2013 or before. Those work too, but not after 2019. Be grateful people get even less with really good editing and also with same topics. Oh, I know. At the end of the day, I accept that shit might perform, shit might not perform. I try not to expect anything, but I'm just saying that internally, you do think to yourself, because you're proud of what you did, you think, man, this deserves a lot of recognition and appraisal. But then it only ends up getting some recognition and appraisal, and you're like, I mean, yeah, but it could have been better. Again, I've accepted it. I'm not complaining. I'm just expressing how I initially feel and everything. I'm grateful that there's still an audience, even if it is just 20k views per video, 10k views per video. Like, there's millions of channels that never get anything close to that. But when it comes to good editing and stuff, it doesn't always come down to editing. After being a user on YouTube for so many years, I can tell you that a lot of things don't really require good editing to be viewable and watchable. Like, look at my oldest videos on my channel that have so many views, and these are not very well edited, and there's a lot of interpolation going on because I didn't smooth them out in Vegas when I was using that, and there's a lot of wrong information, and my microphone isn't as good. There's a lot of bad things I can point out about these videos, but the topic was interesting, and it was interesting enough to keep people watching. So it's not about editing. Remember, kids, if you want to be a YouTuber or anything, think about the content that makes you happy. Don't think about the views, don't think about being professional. Because, yeah, I've had videos where I've put a lot of effort into them, only to get nothing in views, but good editing doesn't always contribute to views. It doesn't guarantee views. but you still have to maintain a standard. I think, but despite everything, I do think that if I never changed my editing, if I never started learning more about video software, getting a better mic, learning to do things better, change and evolve, I don't think shit would have survived. I don't think, even as it is, my shit would have been as viewable. Gatekeeping Desolants, yeah. Let's remain a niche forever. Make sure I never go... Guys, make sure I never go mainstream. That would be bad if I do. I hope none of my videos ever go viral. So I can be a niche micro-celebrity in this microcosm of the universe. Do you think CS 1.6 clone with same low-poly aesthetic but without shit like paper walls and double duck, more game modes for casual players, less uses guns would be popular? That's extremely subjective because maybe not, because there's so many ways to go about it. The thing about making a game or making YouTube video, just creating art. Let's say video games are art for the sake of the argument here, for the sake of the point that I'm gonna try to make here. Whether you're making a game, a YouTube video, art, whatever, you have to keep in mind that in such a case, when you're trying to take something old that was successful and modernize it, when you're trying to do that, you have to keep a level head and not pander too much to the old ways, because you're just gonna end up copy-pasting the same thing. If somebody makes a low-poly aesthetic FPS CS 1.6 like shooter that is just like it but has a bunch of extra stuff, then people are not gonna care. There has to be still some innovation, something to differentiate it, because if you're copy-pasting the old thing but trying to improve it and be like, hey, look, I made CS 1.6 but modern, and nobody's really gonna pay attention. People are mostly just gonna stick to 1.6 and that's it. But if you do it in a different way where, hey, it's based on CS 1.6, but it includes a shit ton more things that it never had and that you never knew you wanted. It's like with Zool's classic offensive. He's not just recreating 1.6 in the source engine. He's trying to make it more than that. Because if it is just 1.6 but better graphics, people are gonna be like, yeah, cool. And then a month later, everyone would forget it. Everyone would just forget it ever existed, probably. So you gotta be very mindful on how those things are done. There's a right way to make remakes and revivals, there's a wrong way. Just because something was popular in the past, you can't just coast off of its success, recreate it one-to-one with a bunch of quality of life improvements, and just say, here it is. Let's all move to this, the new thing that's the same like the old, because people are not gonna do that. It's complicated. You did it well. That now when you ever post sheet irregularity, get at least 500 to OK. Yeah. That's true, that's true. This assault video, I thought people liked assault more. And other people were confused about the title because they didn't watch it and they were like, what do you mean nobody played assault? Are you stupid? And I think to myself, well, that just proves to me that some people click on this video, don't watch it, and instantly go to the comment section and say shit. I guess nuance is important, but not everybody wants to pay attention. Anyway, yeah, when I said the greatest hostage map nobody played, it's just like the thumbnail. It means the CSGO assault. Because if people did play it, then it wouldn't have been deleted. Doesn't that make sense? And yet it was. And yet it disappeared. Also, yeah, firearms video. I'm really glad how this one turned out. I like the intro. Also, this is another one of those videos where gathering information on it was very difficult because of lack of archives, and so I tried to tell the story partially from my point of view and how I see things based on what I have. I had somebody actually seeing this screenshot. Somebody said that it's actually a popular. Oh yeah, this guy. He said that 2.5 was very different from 3.0, and that one of the remakes was trying to be 2.5, but then the others wanted to be 3.0, and that's why things turned out this way. And I didn't know that. It wasn't really mentioned anywhere. But apparently, Firearms 2.5 is a bit more arcadey. Think of the difference between CS 1.6 and CS 1.3. Like, the Firearms 2.5 is apparently the one with a lot more freedom of movement and more just video gaming, while 3.0 is a lot more realistic, which I guess apparently fractured the community, but I didn't find such information. It is what it is, though. I think I also made a bunch of assumptions about the story here that I cannot exactly recall. Oh yeah, I made an assumption about the...
Eventually, jacking was not denied, but
Yeah, about the FA2 team's response and stuff, but yeah, I showed some screenshots from where I pieced it together just to try and prove that I am doing my research. I'm not just pulling shit out of my ass. I started playing Cry of Fear. Do you like it? Because I wasn't really that much into it. And yeah, later today or tomorrow, I'm gonna upload my last video of this year. And that's gonna be it. Next year, 2025, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Because now that I'm going to have a full-time job, I don't know how I am going to prioritize video making. How am I going to find enough time to post 2 times a month? Might get reduced to once a month since I'm gonna have less time. I don't know. I'm hoping I'm gonna have enough time, but again, I'm not entirely sure. So, another thing is streaming. Streaming was very fun on all of the events we did. My favorite was 100%. Where the fuck is it? My most favorite event we did this year was the Nipper Maps event. Oh my god. Playing on a full server with Nipper Maps, Jesus. I never expected that many people would join. 15v15 chaos on Funk Vehicle Maps. It was insane. Hello, Ryan. Voice changed? No. I guess my voice is a little bit different like this. I'm using the exact same mic, but I don't sound like I do in my videos because I do a lot of editing in my videos to drown out the echo. Because here, I've showed this before, but here in my OBS when I stream, I have a bunch of filters. Because if I remove the filters, okay, check it out. You're gonna hear the difference. Okay, hello. Everything's different now, right? Because I removed all the filters. There's a shit ton more echo, and it sounds way worse, right? So yeah, that's why I have a bunch of noise suppression and noise gates and shit. So it improves the experience, but for my videos I use Audacity and then a bunch of other echo removals and background noise and a little bit of bass to make it sound better. You're 21-bit. Try 7 more years. Actually, yeah. 7 more years and 2 months. February 10th is my B-day, and that's when I'm gonna become 28. I know I sound younger, but apparently my balls did not drop as hard as I would have liked. It is what it is, though. I don't mind my voice. It doesn't sound like too squeaky or anything. 28? Yeah. I don't care. I can still make videos and be hip and cool. I can still be the Rizzler. I can stick out my yacht. Okay, I'm not gonna bring up brain rot because I know you guys don't like it. I'm restraining myself, by the way. I do it for you guys. I try not to bring up brain rot because I can. I can use a bunch of slang, but I don't. All for you. I try to be more professional. The Funk Vehicle event was fun until the people from Romania gave us a destroy. And I don't remember exactly what happened. It almost feels like a fever dream, but damn, this event was craziness. We started off pretty chill, by the way. We were like a decent amount of people. We were a total of 20 people, I think. Wait. Yeah, we were still a lot of people. But then, somewhere in the middle of this, it just went absolutely crazy. Look at this. Holy. 31 people, full server playing Nipper maps. I feel like this is something that probably has never existed. Dude, with our events and shit, we did so many revivals of maps and games that probably have never seen this many activity. But yeah, excluding the base Q HLTV bot, which, by the way, I never really mentioned this, although I should. Chow's the only one that ever says this, but I always forget to mention that if you ever want to see replays of our streams and not from my POV, you can always go to BaseQ HLTV demos and just download them from any event, and you could see it from your perspective or somebody else's perspective if you want. So yeah, baseq.fr. You can go find the demos and save them into a hard drive because these are very nice memories. Cryveer scary as shit. Personally, I'm not so sure. I just wasn't a fan of the level design. Voice make me imagine you like some IT chill guy from Finland. Well, maybe I should start talking with a little bit more of a Finnish accent. Finsk horjävel. Kuk alltså. Anyway, this was one of the craziest things. This is my favorite overall stream from... Oh my god, and when I did the Cherry Clan promotion thing... Oh, this little overlay. Man. Again, just... Have you ever seen... Nobody has probably ever seen a full 31 people server playing fucking Funk Vehicle maps. Never, man. I could be wrong. Maybe it has existed somewhere in the past, but still, I somehow doubt that. The Rats Maps event was really cool. Ah, shit. Copyright. Actually, not copyright. It's video game music. We had a lot of people play on Rats Maps. I think at some point we did get also a full lobby here for a while, but I think we mostly maintained sort of like this 11 versus 11 or 13 versus 12 people, kind of like that. Can I see another scoreboard or something? Oh, wait. Can I see it here? No, 13 people. Or were we more people actually in the beginning? Did we actually start off with more people here? And then an hour in, some people started leaving because it was getting a big game. Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah. Dude, I'm so glad that YouTube lets me keep VODs forever. Unlike stupid Twitch. Fuck you, Twitch. I hate you. What do I pull up? Oh, there it is. Yeah, there's a full lobby, but it only happened in the beginning. An hour later, it wasn't the same. And by the end of it, we were only barely like 8 versus 8. Something like that. Were we? Wait. I saw a scoreboard. Still a lot of people for an event like this. Also, I think my internet was lagging as usual. Yeah, whatever. You get the point. Rats map's really cool. Anyway, Buzzy Bots, also my favorite. Magazines and chill. That was the most chill stream ever. Was there anything else that was really cool? Oh my god. Diablo. When I played Diablo 1, that was also really cool. CS Neo with Goldic. Damn, bro. He hit me up, by the way. He was in the middle of making his stupid CS Neo video. Which, by the way, I don't think it would have happened if I didn't share some information with him. By the way, doesn't want to tell you that I'm sorry for swearing in your stream. Were you the fucking N-word guy? It's okay. I don't think it was heard. I just instantly started shooting at you and so many other people were yelling, so... We will play more TTT, but like I said, because of job, starting January, I'm unfortunately gonna be streaming less, so... I gotta pick my priorities. Oh yeah, so we'll be saying goodbye to 2024. Yeah, we hope to take part in your events in 2025. It's funny as hell. There will be more that I hope I will be able to attend. Goodbye, Walter. I remember missing this one because I had in work. The only event I missed. Really? That's the only one you missed? Oh, gee. I missed everything because I'm lazy. Well, you could always watch the VODs because YouTube allows it, unlike Twitch. This playing with Goldic came out so out of nowhere because when he made his video about the CSGO iceberg... Wait, is he somewhere in here? Is he America? There he is. When he made...
Tried and true game.
Shut the fuck up, stupid non-copyrighted cat. When he made his video about the Counter-Strike iceberg, he made a small mention to... he made a small mention to CS Neo, but he only framed it as like, yeah, this is a game that's fairly unknown and I don't really know much about it. It would be cool to see more, but I don't know. And I just thought to myself, bro, does he really not know there's an entire website for CS Neo because the game was leaked and everything, and that website has all the information in the world? Yeah, there it is. And it talks about CS Neo. And I just sent it to him, and I was like, I guess you didn't know, but here's an entire website with all the information in the world about CS Neo. And he was like, oh shit, thanks. And from there, that might have inspired him to make his dedicated video to CS Neo. I thought of making my own, but I personally didn't have enough to say about it. I mean, it's just a reskinned CS 1.6 at the end of the day, and there's a lot of niche information that I wasn't willing to dig that deep to find it. But he put in the work. I wasn't going to be the one. And yeah, but this was fun. I didn't know that it does work online multiplayer. And some people did say do an event in CS Neo, but I wouldn't, because it's a pain in the ass to install and get it to work. So most people are not going to be interested, and at the end of the day, it is just a reskinned 1.6. What are we going to do? Shoot each other with AKs and M4s? It's not like this game has laser guns and shit. It's not that cool. Anyway, oh yeah, finally playing CSGO Supremacy was cool. I should get back into that, but I haven't been feeling like it, and the servers have been a bit empty. Another favorite event in my... Oh yeah, this is probably my... Oh shit. My second most favorite event of the year. The Funk Vehicle event that we did when we went into random servers and just yelled obscenities and begged everyone to give us Funk Vehicle maps. We even got banned from one server. Oh yeah, where is people were fucking pissed. I think this server we joined in was a fucking some stupid ass fuck shit Balkan server. And they were just instantly angry and pissed at us, and they banned all of us. Like, what a bunch of tyrants. We were kind of playing the game as per usual, and we weren't, like, that spammy. And they could have just gagged us, but then they just perma-banned us, I think. Banned? Try destroyed. Yeah, I don't know why the message is destroyed. Wait, where is it? Was it this server? No, this is a different server. Wait, was this the one? No, we left it. We left this one. What the fuck was it? I lost it now. Oh, what? No. No. Oh yeah, there it is. No challenge for your address. This year's Fun Map stream was great as well. This one, where we yelled about Funk Vehicle. Yeah, we did also play a little bit of Funk Vehicle in the beginning. Dude, my throat hurted. It was very bad. Well, not very bad, I'm exaggerating. Yeah, oh yeah, and they finally gave us, they caved in. When the jailbreak server caved in and they finally gave us a map with a Funk Vehicle entity. Jesus, man. And I ran the exact same video looping over and over in the background. The one made by Nipper about Funk Vehicle. Over and over. For like 3 hours. I probably said Funk Vehicle more than 1,000,000 times. But it was crazy. I was kind of exhausted by the end of it, because I was trying to keep up the energy and just maintain. Urban Terror was fun. Urban Terror was cool. That was a fun little event. Dude, I really want to bring back drawing. When I download CS Neo, my antivirus denies. Well, turn off your antivirus or allow it. It's not that hard. Drawing streams, I definitely want to bring those back because I'm not drawing enough, but I also feel like it's going to be boring because I want to draw my own stuff instead of taking requests from chat all the time. Or maybe we could do a mixture of it, just doodle a bunch. But yeah, I was thinking of doing more of this. Maybe next year, whenever I have the time. Yeah, then we played Pro Mod, and oh yeah, me playing through Elden Ring was really great. Too bad nobody cares. This one was incredibly successful for some reason. I don't know why, but at peak there were 65 people watching on stream, and even more people watched the VOD of CS 1.6 on HD maps. I mean, I knew personally that this was a banger of an idea. Just run a bunch of really cool HD looking CS 1.6 maps. And people would love it too. And having a full server on this does too. It was really cool.
Life 2020 is the name of this map. So if you can't download it...
And it actually took a while for people to join. I don't think we had a full lobby while we were still playing on this map. It doesn't matter though. We still had enough people. And then all the other maps we played were also really, really cool. I think in the middle somewhere we had a full lobby. Who cares? You get the idea. Boring? No, that's literally on my top 3 favorite streams. Really? It's missing a freaking superhero mode? I don't know about superhero mode. It's kinda eh. It's really kinda eh. Anyway, yeah. I stuck around for almost 3 hours, jeez. But yeah, by the end of it, there weren't that many people left. As it usually goes. There's nothing to be mad about that. Oh yeah, I did like content review was a really special stream, but for some reason that didn't perform as well. This is like the only stream I thought was a really, really banger idea. I was even there for fucking 5 hours, man. And it didn't do that well. I don't know why. I thought people would be more interested. Now, another thing that surprised me, this was actually my biggest surprise of the year, that reviewing and playing on your servers would attract that many people. Like, a lot of people, first of all, a lot of people posted IPs. That's one thing. And then the other is like 81 people at peak. This was my most viewed live stream for the year. 81 people. And like about 5 on Twitch, I think. Peak, so let's say 85 people total. I really did not expect that, and I still kind of feel a bit bad that some of the servers that we reviewed were pertaining to the usual CS 1.6 slop plugins, like either VIP shit or unnecessary stuff that I personally don't like, but it wouldn't be the same without at least a little bit of criticism, I guess. Nonetheless, we did discover a really cool classic zombie server. I know how much people love to cry that they want a traditional 2008 experience zombie server, no bullshit plugins or anything, and this was the one, and yet that server, it has its niche. It does have people playing on it occasionally, but it's mostly empty. But the landscape is difficult. With 1.6, literally a dying game. Such is the sad truth. But yeah, we hung around. There was a interesting amount of zombie servers. And then some gimmicky ones. But I hope they don't take my criticisms too hard. Oh, what the fuck was this server? This server was really weird because it was like a puzzle. It was some puzzle shit, by the way. We went in it and you kind of had to solve these puzzles that were seemingly impossible, but somehow people were finding solutions to them and progressing. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, this was a Nightcrawler, more zombie mode. I think like 40% of the servers were zombie related. Yeah. TF2 2007 was really cool. I just wish it lasted longer. Not that many people joined, which made it kind of boring at some point. I mean, it is old original TF2, so it's just way slower. And compared to the TF2 we have today, it's just not as interesting. Oh my god, release version CSGO. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this was really fun. This was my moment where I showed everybody, alright, you want to know how bad CSGO was in 2012? Here you go. Here's an IP, come join, let's play. This is your chance to experience for yourself instead of reminiscing and romanticizing how CSGO was. And it was a fun event, don't get me wrong. A lot of people joined, surprisingly, but damn, 2012 CSGO fucking sucks. I'm not gonna shut up about it. And yeah, a lot of other events and things happened, and CS 1.0 event, and oh yeah, when I caved into demand and I played deleted scenes live, and that's where I kind of birthed the idea of making the video about deleted scenes eventually. Because I was like, I guess it's an obvious one that has to be done at some point, almost like an obligation of some sort. Anyway, did I do anything else cool? I guess earlier in the year when we played COD in the modded server and stuff. And that's from like 2024. Yeah, we're all very good. I don't think I grew as a streamer or anything. I think viewership maintained, but who cares? Whatever we have, whatever we had, it's great. It was still something. All the events, can't thank Chow enough for consistently providing the events and putting in the work. I wish he was here right now. Maybe he is roaming. Maybe a baguette is hiding in between us somewhere. We wouldn't know. But yeah, thanks for Chow for providing in events. And yeah, more to come in 2024. More content from me to come in 2025. Actually, not 2024. I'm dumb. Oh my god. I hope I didn't sound too bad today because my voice is a little bit raggedy. I somehow got sick. I said earlier, I feel a teensy weensy little bit tired, and my body is slightly shutting down. Nope. I'm alive. Gotta drink up. Someone's W Zoituber. Thank you. Alright. Here's where I'm gonna lay down some truth to you. Here's where the truth is gonna hurt. At least a little bit. And depending on who you are, it may hurt a lot. But listen up. My plans for 2025 is to keep making content. That is gonna continue on a consistent basis. Maybe because of work, I may not be able to upload twice a month, as I usually do. Maybe. I have something in my throat. My throat is slightly inflamed. I had some vitamin C earlier. Okay, anyway, enough about me being sick. Don't pity me. 2025 is finally the year where, due to my financial stability and different priorities, I'm gonna sort of shift directions. I want you to keep that in mind. I know a lot of people come here because, hey, he's the 1.6 guy. But honestly, I'm sorry to say, and this isn't just my fault. This isn't entirely my fault or my decision, but for my style, for my type of content that I like to make and what I like to talk about, unfortunately, CS 1.6 is running out. I've always known this, that it's a limited pool of content. Like, there's only so many subjects you can talk about. And I don't want to sit here and continue to milk it and stretch map reviews to like 20 minutes or something like that, just so I could squeeze out a exclusively CS 1.6 related video. I do have a lot of drafts for CS videos in general. Some CSGO, some CS2, a lot of them maybe like mixed with CSGO, CS2 and 1.6, you know, that's all gonna be in a similar vein that you've seen before. But exclusively 1.6, I don't know how much I have in me. Maybe I have some things left, but it's getting close to the end. So don't be mad, but the end is near. And unfortunately, after maybe the rare or occasional dedicated 1.6 video somewhere next year, it's all gonna come to a halt. You're not gonna stream as often. Yeah, we kind of figured. Yeah. I already mentioned that, but now I'm focused more on the content that's gonna be made. It's not all bad because I am very passionate about making videos about more things, because being a one-trick pony is fun and all, but only up to a certain point, let's be honest. And I don't want to be that kind of guy that's forever known as the guy that does that one thing. It's easy, because that way you hog all the views and all the recognition, but in the long run, it's gonna be better for my mental state if I diversify. That's always good to have. Also safe to say that most of us are here to watch Desolants. Well, if you're dedicated enough to sit here and listen to me yap on stream for like 2 hours a day, then of course you're more interested in the personality behind the YouTube channel. That's great, but and really truly I appreciate it, but as it goes with a lot of YouTube channels, a significant portion of the audience is gonna be there for a specific type of content that YouTuber brings to the table. That's kind of unavoidable, really. Because of the success of my older videos, I know there's a lot of like casual subscribers and casual viewers that know me as the 1.6 guy, and they probably expect that from me. So I'm just here to simply clarify that this ain't gonna last much longer. Maybe I'll have some GoldSrc related stuff to talk about. I don't know, but I truly want to diversify subjects, editing style, and all that. Something that I've talked about before, maybe a lot of times. Some of you might be aware. I mean, a very long time ago, I did make a video about the future. Yeah, this one. But then with this year, that was a bit challenging, and I just wanted to try to be as successful as possible. So I was only like kind of playing it safe, continuing on with making 1.6 content. Well, not 1.6, just continuing with CS content in general. I was playing it kind of safe. But now in the future that I have other priorities and I have financial stability, I'm gonna really actually gonna rev up the experimentation with both style and subjects and try to expand in other directions for my own sake and maybe for your sake, because if you care about me, then that's cool. I'm sure you're gonna stick around. But like I said, there's tons of people that are here because of the one thing that I do, but that thing is kind of running out. Maybe at some point, maybe by 2026, I'm gonna be making 0 videos about CS at fucking all. I don't know how much more trivia and shit I can cover. And I definitely don't want to be the type of guy that makes videos covering the latest CS2 update or anything like that. I have done such videos in the past. I've definitely done that. But I've done those just because I wanted to shove a sponsor or something. Not really for views or anything, not that I put that much effort into those. But I don't want to be that kind of guy chasing views and shit, so... I have lots of ideas and lots of plans. And, oh, one thing I've never mentioned, by the way... this is very interesting. A lot of YouTubers have said in the past that they have scrapped videos. It's very typical. You start making a video, and then midway or somewhere in between the lines, you decide that it's not worth making, so you cancel the idea and delete the video, or you never finish it. That happens a lot in the YouTube sphere. There's a lot of unreleased content by YouTubers, but me, I can safely say that I have never backed away from a video idea. No, not video idea. I've never backed away from making a video. I have a folder with a bunch of drafts and ideas for subjects, and sometimes I would look at them and be like, no, that's stupid, not gonna do that. Because sometimes I get an idea that's just very basic. Maybe I just have the title and the general subject in my head, so I write it down and put it in the drafts, and then later delete it. That's fairly standard, but I've never gone back on making a video. I've never, like, started editing and then just been like, no, this doesn't work, delete, not uploading that. That's stupid. I've never done that. You do whatever you enjoy after is to put, of course, you're not obligated to play those. I will, though. I mean, I've played Portal 1, so might as well play Portal 2. Should be fun. Should be fun. And, yeah. I do have more topic ideas for old CSGO stuff that I have to look into. And maybe some GoldSrc, and, I've been thinking of getting into maybe some Gmod stuff and just sort of moving to source engine related things, but I don't know what is there to cover, because there's definitely a lot of YouTubers talking about the source engine. I mean, GoldSrc has made videos covering the source engine. Then there's Richter Overtime, and then there's Ratlobber. There's a bunch of YouTubers who love to talk about source or just Gmod in particular. So I don't know if there's room for me to make something. And me being not the most knowledgeable, I don't know if I could dig up something cool, so to say. But nevertheless, I'm never gonna run out of uploads, because in between making videos, in between life, I always come up with something to say or some video to make about something. And with next year, seeing as how things are going to turn out, oh, there's going to be a lot of experimentation. There's going to be a lot of unexpected uploads, and how they perform or how they don't perform, we'll see. Doesn't matter. I'm doing it in the name of expanding my repertoire and in the name of keeping myself sane instead of drowning in CS content. Because for as much as I like it, I still would prefer something new and interesting. I'm just not the kind of guy that's that dedicated to talk exclusively about neither CS or just gold source things. I mean, gold source things are cool because, as opposed to source, there's not really that many YouTubers that talk about gold source related things, because that's how I look at it. And you know, it might be weird, but the way I see it sometimes is, oh, has somebody made a very well researched video about something? Okay, then I'm not gonna make a video about it. Of course, every person has their own perspective and their own way of making videos, so it doesn't matter if the subject is repeating. It just depends how you execute it. But if it's informative enough, I feel like I don't want to make I don't want to make my own version of it, because that other YouTuber's version already contains the necessary information, so people can just refer to that video. I just like talking about things that haven't been talked about, not because of the views, not because I want to be first to market and obtain all the views from it and the growth of the channel. It's not so much because of that. I just like telling stories that haven't been told. New Year resolutions, yeah, this is where we're at right now. I mean, it has been 2 hours, and I see my internet is very jumpy, so it's a good thing I wasn't playing CS2, but I already did the final CS2 stream, which started off with a bang when my entire electricity exploded. Anyway, I hope I don't falter. I hope things turn out good, but considering that I have in my life nobody else to bother me and everything depends on me, I personally believe that there will be a time and place to make more videos for anyone and everyone to enjoy. Whether it's successful or not, that doesn't matter. My point was never to be the next PewDiePie. Otherwise, I would have been here playing Happy Wheels. Show us your old channel. I'll put it like this, okay? I'll put it like this. 100K subs. Oh no, I'm setting goals. I'm gonna be unrealistic here. But I'm also gonna make a promise. 100,000 subscribers. If this channel reaches someday 100,000 subscribers, I'm gonna drop you the Desolance lore. I'm gonna drop you the lore that goes beyond these 10-year-old videos. For now, all I can tell you is that there's a lot of deleted videos. There's at least, I mean, you can see here that there's 276 videos, but all you basically see is the 50 or so videos I uploaded since I came back from my hiatus, and then these really old ones, which are also something like 20. So on my channel, there's only about 70 videos, but you see 70, 80 videos, maybe even 100, but half of them are gone. You don't really see. I don't know why YouTube does this. It says 276 videos. This number only goes up. It doesn't go down even if I legit delete a video. I do have a few that are private, but that doesn't matter. Sure, I mean, private videos should count, but still, I don't have 276 videos. I have like about 100 that I deleted, and they are just Let's Plays similar to these ones. You can see this one has a 1, and there's tons of them that are simply deleted. And yeah, I'll drop you the lore of why everything happened. For now, only thing I can tell you that I think I did mention in this video where I talked about the future is when I was uploading to this channel many years ago, it was all fun and games, but it wasn't really working out. I wasn't a fan of the stuff I was making that much, and I needed a more concrete idea. So instead of forcing myself to make content and get 10 views per video, because that's how much most of these videos got, they got like 10 views, 5 views. I decided to go on a hiatus and truly think of what I actually want to make instead of forcing myself to make the most derivative content in the universe. And then I came back 5 years later, and this video slapped so much that I was like, you know what, fine, I'll make CS content. I had a bunch of ideas that were not CS related, and I decided to make this one about assassination because I was like, yeah, you know what? Not that many people have talked about this. Could be an interesting topic. And then it got 50k views back then. And I was like, what the fuck? I guess there's a market for this. Let me be the one to cover it. Hello, Chow. You're kind of late, but that's okay. I was just doing a recap of 2020. We're actually at the point where we're doing New Year's resolutions. So I was just sitting here yapping about my videos and giving some insights about what it took to make them and shit. Also, talking about best live streams, best events, and, you know, just in general, reminiscing about the fun stuff we did. Anyway, yeah. 100k subs. I will reveal you the even deeper Desolance lore. And, face reveal at 1 million subs. Not joking. This is a vow. I'm putting my hand on my chest and my other hand up, and I'm doing a promise. I hope you can hear that. That's me tapping my hand on my chest. That is a promise. 100k subs, old channel reveal. 1 million subs, face reveal. And actually, 500,000 subs is gonna be country of origin reveal. How about that? The thing that people have been wondering about the most. Give us something, at least a name? No. The only hint I'm gonna give you, if you really wanna, because if you find it, you are immediately gonna recognize my voice on that channel. Because my voice is there. It's similar. It's me as a teenager, but it's not that different. The only hint I'm gonna give you is that it's not video game related, and it is more so like something that kids are interested in. Yeah. Screw country of origin and residence. I already know that. You don't. If you know, tell me right now. Ryan. You don't know my country of origin. You don't know my original nationality. Nobody knows that. You all know that it's Kyrgyzstan. If you guessed Kyrgyzstan, then you're right, but if you didn't, you're wrong. Because you don't know. But anyway, those are my terms. And I already gave you a promise. So fuck you. You ain't getting other shit. It doesn't matter, anyway. Netherlands, Spain? No. No. That's not my origin. That's not... No, I'm not born in neither Netherlands or Spain. Listen, geographical location is one thing, but... birthplace? Country I was born and raised in? No. You don't know that. That's not it. Listen, if I was from Netherlands or Spain, I guarantee you I would have had an accent. And I do still have an accent. I am not 100% American accent. There's still something slightly wrong with my voice. And I'm gonna tell you right now, in the comment sections in my videos, some people have gotten it right. But which people? I'm not gonna say. Democratic Republic of Congo. Yes, that's it. For sure, I know I'm from France. I mean, when your website ends in .fr and your servers end in .fr, yeah. Or if people look at your channel and watch your streams, it's way too obvious. I think it would be very difficult to be French and not have a Francais accent. Dude, every time I laugh whenever I have a French person in my CS games and they can't say SH, they can't say sh, they can only say S, and so they say I throw fles. They can't say I flash, they say I fles. Wait, did you do this? Yesterday I played a game of CS2 and I had a bunch of angry Germans on my team. They fucking sucked. They threw the game and they blamed me for being bottom of the scoreboard. And I'm like, you're the one who started this. I'm trying my best. You're the one that's angry and throwing. Idiot. Anyway. Really, I'd be surprised. Truly surprising. Oh yeah, but also, Chad, we were giving you praise for providing all of these juicy events for us. Well, not this one. And also being there to give us content. And, I mean, you're also kind of integral to this operation, so thank you. Tell us the first letter of the country you are from? No. No, that's gonna make it too easy if I give you a letter. I can tell you... My mom's calling on me on my phone. Sorry, mama. Not right now. I'll pick up later. I'm not just gonna ignore my mean mama. I can tell her, meine Mama, eine Streamer. Los! FYI, you're showing up in recommended for non-previous viewers? Huh? Like who? Non-previous viewers? Like the stream itself? Well, that's cool. Hello, people who have never seen me. Don't watch this stream if you're new. Just click on the channel and go watch the videos. Have fun. I talk about video games. My pleasure, but thanks, Sniffer, too, for introducing you to me. I mean, yeah, connections. Yeah, by the way, guys, this all started when Sniffer just came into one of my streams one day and was like, hey, bro, you want to participate in one of our events? And I was like, fuck yeah, we're playing old CS. And that's where I got introduced to Chow. I'm new from mid-2023. Should I watch this stream? JK! I know you're kidding because of your name. You're being rhetorical here. I know what you're doing. But yeah, I recommend you go back and watch my entire catalog of videos, live streams, and please, by the way, disable your ad block so that I could claim all the ad revenue from that. Thank you. I'm new from 0 BC. Oh, shit. Ah, shit. Guys, give him a tutorial. Give him a rundown of how all this works. Also, my small event sum up video is in the works, showing up some fun content and bloopers that happened. Yeah. Good. Yeah, I remember when Sniffer came onto my... And then Sniffer fucking disappeared. Bro just fucking dipped from existence. I mean, he's... I think he's still sort of on and off uploading videos about... Yeah, he's still uploading videos about old games and stuff. But he's not doing events anymore. I remember once Sniffer fucking contacted me. He messaged me on Discord and was like, yo, we're doing an event and I really need your help because we're not getting enough players. I'm like, what the fuck you mean? You got a bigger channel than mine. Why do you not have enough players? I think it was for both CS 1.4. Yeah, for CS 1.4 and 1.2, we did that 2 times. And I was like, why don't you stream? People are definitely going to watch. You don't have to use your mic. You can just sit there muted and play the game. And it was like, yeah, but it's not really for me. And I was like, okay, fine, you fucking shy Swiss guy. I think he's from Switzerland. I think, wait, I have him in my friends list. I think he's actually from Switzerland. Legit. That or Denmark. I forgot his flag. Oh yeah, he's from Denmark. I'm dumb. Shy little Nordic man. I miss you, Jennifer. A bit in the shadow, sadly. Well, what can I tell you? Life. Such it is. Goddamn Habbo Hotel. Yeah. Dude, I give him a lot of praise for, like, making these videos, because I kind of have an idea how he makes his videos like this. Basically, one thing, you can spoof these links. He's basically emulating the operating systems using like virtual machines, and from there he's just using these browsers to kind of spoof the websites using archives from the Wayback Machine. But the way he makes it so seamless and authentic, he's a wizard. I have no idea how he makes them look that real and authentic. Because you can't kind of like take this link of Planet Half-Life, this archived page, remove all the shit in front of it that says webarchive.org, blah, 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 and delete it and just make it. I've done that in one of my videos too, and it makes it look legit. Like, this literally looks like a screenshot from 2003. But because his is a video and he's just clicking around and going to different pages, the way he makes it so seamless is wizardry to me. Habbo event, when? What are we going to do in Habbo? We're better off making a Minecraft server. For 100k subs, hot tub stream? No, for 100k subs, I promised I'm going to show my old channel. Which the only hint I'm gonna give you is kids related, but good luck finding it. Another hint I'm gonna give you is that it has 10k subs. Kids related, 10k subs. That's all I'm giving you. If you find it, you're a legend. Sex tape with Goldick, 100k. Hey, yeah, sure, why not? Let me go to my Discord and ask him. Hey, Goldick, you wanna make a sex tape for my 100k subs celebration in a year? Alright. There we go. I left him a message. Let's see what he said. Oh shit, he's actually online. He said yes. Okay. So, can you fly to my country so we can film it? There we go. Okay. He said sure. All right, but I need money. All right. I'm gonna have to get a sponsor. Can I get like a steak sponsor? Oh shit, wait, he doesn't know where I'm from. Wait. So I am in the Democratic Republic of Congo. So I hope that's not going to be an inconvenience for you. Huh. Okay, he said it's okay. He said it's alright. He's down. Alright. Okay, well, future event. We got a future event, and it's gonna be Goldick sex tape. we're just gonna have to figure out a sponsor, schedule everything, and yeah, we're gonna live stream it. Speaking of live streams, one thing that no joke, I'm gonna do next year, late January, is it's gonna be a Minley interview. And I hope it's gonna be my biggest stream ever. I'm gonna ask him questions live, and all of you can also ask him questions. I'll do like a Q&A form where people can send in questions, and then I'll read them on stream, and then we'll also read chat on stream. And I got a lot of shit to ask him about the ins and outs of CS 1.6, because I'm not gonna be like, yo bro, so how did you make CS? I don't want to be that derivative. Also, I love CS Neo stream with Goldick. It was really fun. Yeah, I have actually played a bunch of times with Goldick CS2 and stuff, but it's so super late because he's in fucking America, and for me it's like 3 in the morning, and I'm like not gonna stream at 3 in the morning and wake up my entire neighborhood and shit. Oh yeah, interviews mainly. Yeah. Any kind of questions? Well, listen, I believe in freedom of speech. So you can ask him whatever you want when you send in your question to my form. But whether I pick your question to ask him when we are live is a completely different scenario. Ask him about tactical intervention. By the way, I can't. If you'd like to know about tactical intervention, when I made my video about it, I had to censor a lot of things because he told me the full story, by the way. When I asked him, like, what was the story with tactical intervention? Why did it turn out the way it did? And he told me the full story. But unfortunately, the full story involves a bunch of people and a bunch of names that he did not want mentioned. I know these events happened like ages ago, like 2006, 2007, and I personally think it doesn't matter, but he wished certain things are not mentioned. Certain names, certain people, and certain happenings are not mentioned at all. Because he said that those people were like higher ups at companies and shit, and they could be, and because they're also Korean and Asian, they can be very trigger happy when it comes to litigation. So he doesn't want to end up with lawsuits and shit. And I'm like, I don't think that's how it's gonna happen, but you know, I'm gonna respect his wishes. So I may never be able to give you the full story of what happened, unfortunately. The one I told in my video here, this part, is kind of an abbreviated version that he approved. You know, when I said in the beginning, this Mr. X guy, yeah, he is never to be actually named. He is very important, but I can't name him, ever. My obligation is to just respect Minley's boundaries. I'm gonna trick him to say the word. You better pick my questions. What's next? You want him? Would you like him to raise his hand forward and slightly tilt it up? Is that what you want next? I'd like to play tactical intervention once in that Cars game mode. Well, according to Goldick, because when he made his video about Dead Source games, and I told him a lot of stuff about tactical intervention because he wanted to know where to get a working copy of the game with all the cosmetics and stuff, just the complete thing. I had to give him a lot of resources and information that he didn't have because I already knew everything from my video. And when he made his video, he actually had a server. He told me that he managed to run a server. So that's technically possible, but is it worth playing? I don't know. Is it worth doing an event on? I'm not so sure. was a game that was incredibly fun. Yeah, that is kind of the only thing that was interesting. Even when I played it for my video, I'm gonna where's some footage of it? It was the only fun part because back then it was the only game, or maybe one of the only games, where you can ride cars and shoot at each other. Like kind of like a mobile assault. I don't think many other games have done that. It also had a lot of other nuanced features and shit, but yeah, just too bad it wasn't developed very well. And from the full story that Min Lee told me, I can guarantee you that it's not Min Lee's fault. It's all the fault is the management of the project and a lot about the funding and the environment in which it was developed in. That was the biggest problem. Seriously though, how did you convince Min Lee to do an interview? I just asked him. It's very simple. When I originally made this video about tactical intervention, I sent him a DM on Twitter because that's where he's most active online. I just sent him a DM and was like, yo, no, actually, first I added him. I made a tweet at him and I was like, hey, can I ask you some questions in private? And he responded, was like, yeah, sure. And it was that simple. And then in private, I was like, hey, I'm a soy tuber and I'm a very big groiper and I make a video about a game you worked on and can I interview you? And he was like, yeah, sure. He just accepted, and then I asked my questions. He gave me the story. We collaborated a bit to abbreviate it, and that was it. I'm gotta go now. Have a nice night. Goodbye. But then we still follow each other on Twitter, and so after a while, I asked him to do a live interview because I was like, oh god, this is gonna be the best shit ever. I'm gonna ask him questions that I've always wondered about my entire life. I really want to ask him, like, bro, why did you never fix the paper thin walls in CS 1.6? Groiper. What? Groiper is a funny word. Would you prefer me if I said Zionist? But that gets too political. Anyway, yeah. I asked him, by the way, I asked him to do this interview in the middle of 2024. It was the summer of this year. Like a few months later, I was like, hey man, do you want to do like a live interview thing? Because he does a lot of interviews. Basically, anybody that asks him to do an interview, he would be down. Wait, Min Lee? What the fuck, cycling? No, I'm not gonna go that deep. I don't want to become a React Andy. I just want to show you. Yeah, this is a very short and nice video. A quick interview with Min Lee. Then there's this from 3 years ago from this very small YouTuber. This is what kicked it off for me. This guy has only 304 subs. He's a very, very small channel, and he got an interview with Min Lee. And I was just like, well, if he can do it, then I guess anybody can if they really want to. What the fuck? A word from the creator of CS? Huh? I can't hear anything. Oh, because it's muted. Oh, now this muted.
Ronin and Air Force One. I really wanted Counter.
Okay, no time for React Andy. Yeah, then there's another one here. And here's another one from 10 years ago. Oh, fuck. Yeah, please don't play those. And then there was another very recent one from a Spanish or South American creator. I forgot who it was. Where the fuck was it? But yeah, there's a lot of Min Lee interviews out there. But I want to be different. I want to be next. Oh yeah, there, halftime. See, here's another one. And another one. I can't find the one by the Spanish YouTuber. They even or Portuguese YouTuber. They even played CS2 together. They made another video where they played CS2. Whatever, who cares? You get the point. Chino mentioned what? Chino? Wait, Chino's a groiper? Is that what you're getting at? Did you ever do live interviews before? I would have a nervous meltdown, not gonna lie. He looks chill, down-to-earth guy like him. Yeah. Yeah, well, it's all about just kind of thinking in from the sense of, okay, listen. It doesn't matter that he's the godfather of CS, basically. He's just a regular human being like the rest of us. That's all that it is. He's not even a celebrity, so to say. He's just, I guess we can say, a living legend, but still, he's just a chill, down-to-earth guy. Don't even bring up the meme. I'm not even referencing the chill guy meme. He is just legit like that. But yeah. When I originally asked him to do the interview, he was like, yeah, sure, but not right now because my company and projects, I gotta do like a media blackout and we can do it later in the year. Like in September, October, he like said, and I was okay, I'll message you back in like half a year or something like that. And I did. I remembered. I did message him in a year and a half later. Oh, not a year and a half. Half a year later, almost. Like 5 months or something like that. And I was like, hey, how about that interview? And he said, I can't right now, but maybe I'll be available next year, March. And I was like, aww. And at that point, when he kind of shut me down the second time, I was kind of thinking, is he just being nice instead of just saying that he's not interested? But I was like, well, I hope I'm not bothering him, so I'll just try not to message him the entire time and poke him. So I was just chill. So I decided to wait until March next year, and then just recently, for my latest video that I'm currently working on, I needed some information and that I couldn't find anywhere, and I really wanted to ask Min Lee for something. I was like, hey, do you know about this? I just quickly missed it. I was like, could you just quickly ask this question, because I really wanted to know. And he answered my question, which, by the way, didn't help me with my video, because unfortunately he couldn't help me too much. But he then, all of a sudden, out of the blue, was like, hey, by the way, about that interview, we can do it soon. And I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Really? Well, this is inconvenient. Because when I was unemployed, I could just do it at any time. We could do it tomorrow, but now that he's available, but I'm gonna be busy with a job, I'm gonna have to wait until I see my schedules and shit so I could, give a proper date. And by the way, I'm gonna give a date like 2-3 weeks prior to it happening, before it actually happens. So that way people can start sending in their questions and kind of prepare and keep it in mind. Yes, devs are nice guys. Yeah, but sometimes devs are also kind of quiet and offline. They're like artists. They kind of appear, they put out stuff, and then they disappear into the darkness. Hello. Snorux is there. Yeah, there's no... Wait, wasn't it Zorux? It's Snorux. I thought this was an H. I'm dumb. Anyway, yeah. Devo hablar portuguese. I think he's portuguese. He uploads a lot, but it's just the kind of content he makes. It wasn't that long ago. Where the fuck? Hey, there it is. There's this video. If you want a very recent interview with Min Lee, there you go. This is the one you can watch. It is in English. Of course, Min Lee doesn't speak Portuguese, so the guy is speaking English in that video in particular. He also had a live stream with him. I think I saw another video of him playing CS2 with Min Lee. That doesn't fucking matter. Yeah, Snorux, thank you. Thank you for reminding me who it was. Impression is the best Singaporean player? I don't know who that is. Damn, he really is a chill guy. Yeah, he's Spanish? Oh, well, Mexican. Mexicano. But I just, one time, listened to his voice for like 5 minutes in one of his videos, and I just really don't remember it, so I really didn't feel like making an assumption about his nationality or anything, because at first when you see such words, se puede jugar CS2 con una GPU de hace 10 años. When I see this, and I'm not an expert on Spanish, I don't want to make an assumption because it could be Basque, it could be Catalan, it could be Portuguese. You know, Portuguese is almost just as big as Español. Solo entiendo inglés, no hablar español. Estoy aprendiendo español. But yeah, I don't want to make a concrete like, yeah, he's actually from Spain, and then it turns out he's from Chile or something like that. He doesn't look Mexican, by the way, but what do I know about Mexico? He could be imported from... imported... Wait, why is my thing flashing? What the fuck? Anyway. That's pretty good. Gracias. Muchas gracias. Anyway, yeah. I'll make sure to tell everybody, and because I do have to set up some things, I'll set up the event once we figure... Because Min Lee, I think he still lives in South Korea. So time zones and shit are gonna be a bitch. And yeah, it's gonna be a bit difficult to see with his time zones, and because of my job. I mean, he's unemployed, by the way. He announced on his Twitter one day because he left his studio. I don't know why, or I don't know if he was let go or something. And he's pretty much available, but now I'm not, which is rather unfortunate. But still, we'll figure it out. I told him I'm gonna message him next year when I see my schedules and shit and how it's gonna be for me. Oh, fucking... Oh, just shitting all over myself. And yeah, we'll figure out a date and time that's convenient for him. I can't wait to do it. When it comes to interviews, I've been thinking about this, guys. I've been really, really thinking about this, like, hard. I really, really wanna do more interviews. I like yapping, but I don't have anybody to yap with. And sometimes yapping with you guys isn't enough. I want to yap live with somebody that's similar to me. So I've been wondering, with all the people that I know and the connections and shit, should I just start like an interview type show where every now and then I do like a live interview with somebody? I mean, I could ask Goldick, he would be probably down, and I could be like, hey, Duop, you wanna do an interview? And Penguin and a bunch of other YouTubers, maybe Dima, maybe Arrow. I could get them on an interview, ask them some questions about their life and shit. Be like, hey, so how big is your penis size, and do you fart loud? I kind of feel like I want to be like an... I want to be like an Eric Andre. Sorry, I'm filling my baby bottle with water because my throat is kind of sore. Because I'm sick. I have like a one degree fever. Yeah, I want to ask him like very uncomfortable questions and be stupid with it. I don't want to be like a boring, so how were you born? What's your fucking social security number? Will you do a 1.6 event soon? Probably. May not even be an event, but definitely want to do TTT again. That was a lot of fun. He was in Face Punch right now. Not right now. A long time ago he was. He designed a bunch of weapons there, but then moved to Pearl Abyss in South Korea, and now apparently left South Korea. No, apparently left Pearl Abyss. He's still in South Korea, I think. I don't know what happened. It was working on some unannounced FPS title called Project K. Wait, well, where was it? I don't think it was revealed, right? Project K. Or Wait. I'm getting different... What? No, Project K, Min Lee, what? I'm getting completely different results than what I used to. Now when I look up Project K, I'm getting a bunch of, like, League of Legends TCG. No, that's not... Wait. Project K FPS game. I'm getting Project A, which is Valorant. Not at all. Okay, I'm not getting the images. I'm not getting the images I'm looking for at fucking all. I used to get different results, but whatever. Who cares? Enjoy my blinking banner. Tactical intervention too. No, it was completely different, but I guess now it... I feel like it might have been scrubbed, actually, from the internet or something, because when I type in Project K right now, I'm getting, like, Valorant and League of Legends trading card game, which is not at all what I'm looking for, or some Chinese gacha game. But before, when I typed in Project K Min Lee, I got some game screenshots and stuff, and there was a website with a trailer, but no, nothing. I'm now convinced that sex tape is literally happening at 100K. Yeah, Goldick just asked me if it's okay to bring a 12-inch dildo. I'm sorry, Goldick, for bringing you into this. Every time he's brought up on this channel, it's always about some gross shit. I'm not making it any better myself. Right now, I'm the one that started this, kind of. Yeah, make Min Lee super uncomfortable. See how long he lasts. Yeah. I want to be the Eric Andre of interviews, of YouTube interviews. Be like, so, have you thought about abortion, Doo-wop? So, Dima, how far can you shoot cum? Just the absolute most deplorable questions known to man. Be like, so, so Arrow, when you're eating a Twix bar, do you first chomp off the caramel and then the biscuit, like normal people, or are you crazy and you just eat the whole thing, bite by bite? Come on, you gotta separate both, right? By the way, this is something that I personally do. No, but I want to be kind of serious and have some fun questions and stuff, but I'll see. I just partially feel like people might not be interested. It might be kind of a stupid idea. Well, people might not be interested from the point of the viewer. Might not be interesting to watch. Just two guys yap. One guy maybe with a face cam, the other is just an avatar. Oh fuck! What did I click on? Oh, the stream. Oh yeah, the stream. That's not this. This isn't CS 1.6. Dislike. Anyway, yeah. My only fear is that it might not be interesting for the viewer, or that I might not even get people to do interviews because of timing. Because there's a lot of people that do know how to interview, and I don't. I'm neither a professional nor am I some sort of public figure, journalist or anything like that. So I don't know how to interview people. I'm probably just gonna legit ask a bunch of dumb, uncomfortable questions. Or we could just devolve into tangents that might not be interesting to people. I've been thinking about this for a long time, but I just keep kind of having doubts that, oh, but what if nobody wants to do it? What if it's not interesting? I don't know. I truly don't know. It contradicts your New Year's resolution, though, doesn't it? Yeah. See, I'm mostly interested in just making different types of content than trying to focus on streaming. I only did streaming because I have a bunch of Arabian princes giving me money here and there, which was cool because it provided some financial incentive to me. But now that I have a job and I'm not gonna be able to stream as often, I can't milk those guys. So this venture is becoming highly unprofitable. So I don't know if I could keep it up. I miss all the shots you don't take. Yesterday when I was playing CS2, I was I was having a bad time, and I thought to myself, "You miss all the shots you take in this game," and I thought that was genius. You miss all the shots you take. CS2, play today. You miss all the shots you take. What you see is what you get. Don't overthink it. Min is a chill person. No. The Min Lee interview is very special and very different. Dude, if I could get fucking Chris Audie to do an interview with me, listen, important and legendary people like that, I don't mind interviewing. But when it comes to just more casual interviews, getting a fucking soy tuber on stream, bro. I mean, I kind of also wish I was into esports so I could bring in pro players, maybe, but I'm not all about that. I ain't all about that shit, cuh. Interview Min play. I will. I just have to wait until January so we can start figuring out a schedule. He said he was also going to be busy in the beginning of January anyway, so I was like, all right, well, cool. Then we can definitely do it late January, so there's enough time for everybody to put in their questions and to prepare for this very important moment. I don't want to be like a typical event where I just announce it 5 days before it happens. Bro is gaming? Who said there's gaming? Oh yeah, I think the category of this stream is gaming. Oops. I'm sorry for not gaming. Listen, the title is 2024 recap. I'm just here to fucking yap and nothing else. I was talking about the channel and everything. We were just recapping shit. But now I'm just yapping. I'm sitting here coughing, sneezing here and there, farting. Maybe shitting a little bit. You don't know. There's a lot I'm not telling you that you don't see. It's a mysterious world we live in. Well, actually, you are living. Because you're in my world here. I heard milk those guys. What? Yeah, I'd milk them. I'd milk them for content. I just want to get views. That's all I care. Sorry. Okay, what the fuck do I do with this? And I shouldn't have snorted. Was 5 minutes so young? It's happened, isn't it? It's happened. It's gotten to the point where my brain has melted, so we're just devolving into nonsense. Chow, are you gaming? Sounds like the spitter from Left 4 Dead. Yeah. Dude, there was this one stream where I was just... my throat was full of snot or something, and I was just sitting here coughing like an absolute retard and couldn't talk normally. Was it this one? Was this one? Oh my god. Well, also, don't forget when I'm streaming and we have funny moments, you are allowed to clip them and spread the word. I mean, do you want me to get to 100k subs and reveal to you personal information? Because I will show you my debit card details so you could go on a shopping spree at Temu.com and buy yourself an automatic rotating fleshlight. Anyway,
Okay.
was it this one? There was... Oh my god, this is gonna
Picture
be...
of my aim.
The-
Michijo?
Or what am I yelling about?
Dude, what?
Typical. Okay, I don't know. I don't remember where it was, but I would just be sitting here talking, and it just all of a sudden my voice would just be like, would just start going like this, as if my throat is full of. And then I would just. I would have to cough a lot. Are you from Zimbabwe? What does that ZW at that YouTube login stand for? Yeah, it's Zimbabwe. That's where I'm from. Didn't you know? Wait, what if I go to the fucking... What if I go to the fucking... Wait, what if I go to the trending tab on YouTube? Me being from Zimbabwe. What the fuck? Yo, Freeman? Wait, is Gordon Freeman from Zimbabwe? Bro, what? That's new. That's new. Damn, but these guys know their shit. Their videos are in English. They're tapping into the audiences. Okay. This is becoming too React Andy. Too much React Andy. Yeah, but this is definitely Zimbabwe. Freeman HKD. Anyway. Should I just end it? Oh yeah, shorts, by the way. I tried experimenting uploading shorts of like, first I wanted to make actual content that makes sense in shorts, but then I decided that it takes too much time, because making a short that's researched and makes sense takes like 2-3 hours. Like this one and this one took like 2-3 hours to make or something like that. And then I decided, you know what if I just do stream highlights, clips, and bullshit? That could be better, might help promote me. I mean, Dima told me, like, just put stream highlights in YouTube Shorts and pray they become viral or something. I was like, okay, well, that could be a growth strategy, but still, getting a clip, putting it together, even if I have like a template, it still takes like an hour or something to make, just to get a handful of views, which, because for shorts 1,000 views is nothing. And I was like, it's kind of a bother. It just becomes a bother that I stream and then I personally have to go into my streams and clip the funny moments. But what is exactly a funny moment? I don't know. Am I narcissistic enough to know how good I am? Probably not, because I'm not printing enough shorts. So I just kind of stopped. The guy from Skibbity Toilet? Yes, definitely. I literally had no idea you uploaded shorts. Yeah, no, shorts are for a completely different audience. It's not for you, because you're probably not going to see them if you have the extension that blocks shorts, for example, or if you just don't check your short stack. Because I think if you go to your subscriptions, because this is what I do when I open Twitch, YouTube. When I open YouTube, I typically only look for videos. You do see shorts. This is where shorts go from your subscribed channels, but they don't. But sometimes they can be random, and if you ignore it, you might not see it. Because shorts, since they're super easy to make and quick, there's probably a gazillion of these, even from your favorite channels, because they might upload like 10 of them in one day or something like that. And when I upload once every blue moon, you may not see them. YouTube Shorts is broken, actually. It only is published for a few hours and then it's over, despite your content. It just goes to show not anyone show anymore on anyone's feed. No, it does. It's just completely random. I don't know how it shorts work, so I cannot completely comment, because this short, I found Valorant and CS. This short has 37k views, which I don't know how or what. I guess it's stupid enough. And I was right, but all these other ones kind of performed okay for my channel, I guess. 500 views or 1,000 views for a short, sure, if it's something interesting. But then this one about Valorant, this one pops off with a couple thousand views every now and then. But it's completely random. The shorts is Why do I have the Snorux banner? No! I'm not sponsored by Gamba, please! No! What is this? Okay, now I don't have a banner. Oh, there it is. Anyway, yeah. Shorts is completely random. If you upload a short and within the first day or two it doesn't go viral, forget about it. Upload the next short and pray. I should create a TikTok account, but it doesn't even work on my phone to begin with. Why? Is TikTok banned in France? I refuse to use TikTok. I don't like TikTok. TikTok's fucking stupid algorithm only shows me garbage I don't want to see, and I can't be bothered to try and filter it out. YouTube Shorts is way better for me, and Instagram Reels. It shows me things I'm actually interested in. It's more catered. Broken YouTube. That's just how short form content works, I guess. I don't even know what are the specifics. What makes a video viral? Sometimes it can be completely RNG. Other times it's it may depend on what type of content the short provides. I don't fucking know. But the point with shorts is, one thing I do know is that you just have to spam them because it's so easy and they are so quick to be made. You just have to flood the system to get your name out there in shorts. Because I've seen these days, you can definitely find channels that have 100,000 subs and 0 videos, but 2,000 uploads and it's just shorts. You can literally take a meme picture, turn it into a 10-second short, and spam it 100 times. And maybe one of them is gonna get 100,000 views, or 1 million even. It's destined. It's just a matter of luck. You just have to keep uploading and rolling the dice until it works. But considering the type of content I create and what I do, I can't spend time actively dropping shorts every day, like 1 or 2 shorts. And I am not a rich YouTuber enough to pay someone to do that for me, because Dima does that. And that's how Dima kind of grew. He got a lot of recognition from spamming shorts on his second channel. He grew his second channel a lot by posting shorts. But he asked somebody to do that for him, which makes it easy, which makes his job easier. I only did a few about a not really known CS bug in French. I have open IQ, but lots of likes for no reason. But only for 24 hours. Yeah, that's how it works. Make the thumbnail clickable. What, the shorts thumbnail? Thumbnail clickbait. You can't change the thumbnail. That's the problem with shorts. You're not allowed to put custom thumbnails. If I could put custom thumbnails, I wouldn't choose this for this one about the CS guys on the main menu. You can't edit the thumbnail. Yeah, it does get weird, unfortunately, but... well, look, uploading good old normal-ass videos on YouTube is fun enough for me. It's my kind of style more. If maybe at some point I had somebody to make shorts for me and they clip my shit, sure. But for now, I can't afford it. Maybe if someday somebody is down for like $200 a month, something like that, I could pay somebody to make me shorts. Just watch my streams, clip the funny moments, and make shorts out of them. Man, we can't even put thumbnails. Yeah, you can't. I think not being able to put thumbnails on shorts is intentional. Because if there were thumbnails on shorts instead of the automatically picked ones, then I think shorts would be even worse than they are currently. Somewhere you literally upload anything and it always will have 500 views. I think it's bots or some sort of feature that gives you false confidence. It may be bots, but at the same time, a view on shorts is very easy. You see it for 1 second and boom, it counts a view. That's it. So I make a video or short regarding a command that puzzled most of the CS community. Thank you, Chow, for your service and work. Alright, it's been 3 hours. Man, I feel like for the last hour we've been just sitting here yapping about random stuff, but I kind of really don't want to leave, because this is going to be the last you'll see from me The last you're gonna hear from me for the next 2 weeks in terms of live streams. Like I said, there's gonna be an upload today or tomorrow, but then afterwards, you're gonna hear from me next year. Okay? The amount of red hour you could put there, yeah. Well, you could bake it into the short itself where it's always present. That's what some people do with their shorts. Why is the thumbnail flicker? I don't know. It's also not a thumbnail. Also, I don't know if people knew this, but my banner, and it's called the channel banner, my banner actually extends up and down a lot more because YouTube requires you. I know I have a different banner. Again, there's no Norux. The banner is much larger than what you see typically on your phone or on your desktop PC because YouTube requires you to upload like a 2000 by 1080 by 2500 banner because users on TV see like a bigger banner somehow. I don't know how YouTube looks on a TV, but the banners look way bigger. And so mine is just this, and then the bottom is empty white space, and in the bottom here I've put like, so you're watching me on a TV, kind of like an Easter egg. So go look at my channel from your Android TV if you have one. You'll see the Easter egg. I can't wait to have 2 audio sources for a video. To make French and English videos on the same subject. Why does it have to be French, Chow? Please. Just be normal. I'm kidding! Don't take me seriously. Alright. Enough looking at fucking flickering banners and just stupid YouTube channels. I don't want to be here for another 2 hours because I have more audio to record and I don't want to waste away my vocal cords on this one stream. Besides, my throat is a little bit sore from being sick. And yeah, we'll do more of these. Maybe yapping, maybe playing video games. I'll be back next year. And yeah, 2024 was cool. Maybe not the most successful in the universe ever. I don't have millions of subscribers and shit, but that doesn't matter. Look, I made videos about stuff I'm passionate about and that people enjoy. And despite my subscriber count, my famousness and prolificness within the CS community is fairly evident. Because when I go into a CS 1.6 server, every now and then I get recognized, same in CS2. So, if anything, that shows. And, yeah, it makes me embarrassed and feels a little bit cringe. But sure, if you see me in real life, say hi. If you see me in game, don't say anything. Okay? Especially if I'm streaming, please. So you don't have to stream snipe me. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to make it worse for everybody and implement a 3-minute delay or some shit. Because I want to make French and English. It's alright, fine. Because I suck at speaking in English, plus I'm stressing while recording. You need some lessons, Chow? You want some lessons in confidence? I want some lessons in English vocab. I can be your guy. Alright, anyway. Enough garbage. 2024, great year. Can't wait to make more. But yeah, expect possibly less CS because I want to diversify. I want to talk about a bunch of random stuff. Sometimes it might be a video game. Other times it might be a video game related subject. I have so many cool things to show you. And yeah, editing is going to continue and change and evolve in its own ways. I've never, by the way, I've never really mentioned this, but I try to make every video unique, like its own composition. Besides my editing quirks, I feel like every video is its own thing. I try not to repeat too many gimmicks and jokes, and especially the soundtracks. This is what I like to do. Every video is unique to itself. Because sometimes I do some things that I don't do in other videos. Yeah. Expect more of that, more experimentation, other games, other subjects, just whatever comes to my mind, and hope we have another successful 2025 year. Even if I end 2025 with 21,000 subscribers because my channel is dead, as long as you're here to watch, that's good enough for me, because that way we can manage to perpetuate the cycle of me upload, you happy, you want more, and then that inspires me to make more. So yeah, always be happy in having lessons. Okay. What if I, guys, what if I interview Chow, huh? What if I just completely embarrass him in front of the whole world? I won't do that, I promise. I need him to slave away and make my events. Okay, anyway. I really do have a fever. I really do feel slightly tired, but I gotta make my video so I can upload it, because tomorrow I'm going away and I'm not gonna be close to my PC, so no streaming, no making videos. But I will have my shitty little gaming laptop, which I'm gonna draft ideas and write some stuff. I'm not gonna be completely unproductive, even though it's the holidays, but that's just my personal obsession, okay? I heard that. No, you heard nothing. I'm asking once again for a Christmas short stream. I can't. I wish I could, like last year. Last year I did some streams around Christmas, but that was because I was in my home country with parents and everything. I had my PC, but now I'm not gonna have my PC, and streaming from the laptop is fucking stupid and difficult, and I have a lot of relatives to meet and a lot of places to be, so yeah, I would prefer not to. So I'm just gonna spend my time writing scripts for videos, because that's the bare minimum I could do, so I'll be ready for 2025. Away for Xmas? Yeah. Tomorrow I gotta catch a plane to a special country that everyone will be gathering. No, I'm not rich, by the way. Don't start making assumptions about my private life. It's just how it is, okay? Take care while spending time with your family, then. You do too, Chow. So are you saying your family is more important than us? I don't know who to offend here. My parents don't speak English, which is good. You know, that's the best part. When your parents don't speak English, I can do and say anything I want, and they are never gonna find out. They know about my channel, but they don't watch my shit because they don't know English. Haha. What country? Netherlands? Dude, if I was from the Netherlands, I wouldn't be like this. I wouldn't be pissing and shitting myself on stream. I would be pretentious and angry that I have to pay 45% tax. Anyway, no, I'm not going to my home country. I'm not going back to Zimbabwe or Dominican Republic of Congo. I'm gonna go into a special place where everybody wants to gather, La Familia and shit. Too bad it's gonna be a cold place. You're not gonna find me though. I don't like cold. Anyway, yeah, I'll see you around. I'll be back. I'll come back on the 2nd of January, and I don't know if I'm gonna be able to stream immediately, because when I come back, there's gonna be like a one last free week until my job starts, and then yeah, it's gonna be poof. So before I start my job, I'm gonna like stream as much as I can as like a New Year's thing. Gonna be back with some TTT, maybe an event, maybe something. I don't know. Whatever Chow has in store for us, or if not, I'll do my own shit. We'll be back with some CS2 slop, some other game slop. I don't know. Can't think of it just yet, but I do want to do TTT. Yeah, definitely want to do that. I don't know why chat isn't appearing on this DN screen, but the stupid widget is fucking ass. Also, I just realized YouTube has this like goal thing. Wait, what the fuck? I'm sorry for doing this, but the fuck is this? I can start a goal. Oh my god, I can start like an e-begging goal. Look at that, I just started a donation goal. Well, that's dumb. Well, that's fucking stupid. Okay, who cares? I'm ending stream. Don't give me money. I'll steal it and buy crack. Bye! Have a happy holidays and Merry New Year, okay? Take care. Bye!